Crypto mic here with the microphone. Mic check. Mic check. How you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful Sunday. I know I am here in beautiful sunny California. It's actually warming up. The flowers are blooming. It feels like spring. It's starting to feel like spring. It smells good outside. I mean, it really does. So, and to the ones who are still in snow, you know, I'm sympathetic to you, but I think probably soon, hopefully, it'll start melting maybe, and then if you like, you know, you'll get into spring season pretty soon, hopefully. But the seasons are changing, guys. I mean, this whole year has gone by so fast so far. It's gone by so fast, and I haven't even like done much, you know. But hey, you know, it has been interesting. You know, I'll tell you what, the last 2 years have been pretty interesting. They've both gone by pretty fast. I don't know about you. Seems the older you get, every single year goes by faster and faster, doesn't it? I think because you don't have as much to anticipate. Right? When you're a little kid, you have so much to anticipate, to experience, but you can't do it till you reach a certain age. You know, like when you get your first car, or, you know, when you go to junior high or something like that, you know, when you graduate high school, you know, when you turn 21, when you turn 18, you know, when you have all these things to anticipate. What can you anticipate when you're in your 30s? Like, what do you anticipate? Maybe like when you turn 65, you get a discount at restaurants. Is that what you can anticipate? Anyways, let's check out some crypto, guys. I'm gonna try to just briefly glance over some charts. Bitcoin is doing what I thought it was gonna do. It's doing it a few days later than I thought, but it's doing it, and I'm happy. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. I'm gonna tell you which charts real quick. I have wrote down a lot of little tickers here. Hit the thumbs ups if you like this music. I like this music. I love it. I love Rat-a-tat. All right, so I'm going to go over meme, AMP, Link, XRP, XLM, REN, Hedera Hashgraph, Ultra UOS, VChain, Omise Go, Centric, CNS, AGI, Cardano, Cosmos, 0x, Vector Space AI, Digibyte, Algorand, Track, which is a Origin Trail, I think, right? VIDT, Rep, which is Augur, Ocean, BitTrue, OVR, Xenon, Hive, Veracity, VRA, Hex, Zinfin, XDZ, Yop, LTC, Litecoin, AXPR, Muse, which is NFT 20. I just bought that the other day. Kudos, which is kind of a competitor to, not a competitor, but it's in the same league as kind of Chainlink. It's an Oracle. DFT, ETN, Wax, Moon, Ethereum, Overledger, DMST, 1inch, DCN, Mod, CRPT, Mute, TKY, XBE, SHA, Wise, and Velo. I don't know if I have enough. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. Woo! I truly do hope you guys are doing good today. Despite all the crazy stuff that's happening, and it's not gonna get any. See, like little things will. Everything does balance itself out, though. So things are starting to kind of balance. I can see tides turning in certain areas of our life in the world. The Suez Canal is still stuck. You know, they're still backed up. I'll go through all that stuff. There's a lot of lot of things, man. A lot of things going on right now. I'll try to cover most of them. All right, in an unbiased kind of way and stuff like that. So, you know, back when it was maybe what, 6 days ago, it tapped on that it made that third tap, right? This is Bitcoin, the leader of the space. It drags everything with it at the moment. Maybe not in the future, but for now it does. That's what happens. And gotta turn that down. Okay, so sorry. As long as we close in 2 hours and 40 minutes, I think within the grasp, within these two lines, that's going to be great. I mean, this is a interception here. It's like right in the middle. And I think if it closes above, which it looks like it will, it's been around this area the whole time, all day. If it closes here, I think that'll be a bull signal. Like, that'll be a bullish signal big time. The bulls will take that as a bullish thing, and they'll run with it. And I think this will be the start of a big upwards trend moving forward. So I'm excited. We'll take a look at the hourly. The hourly doesn't look as good because it actually came below this support again. However, all it's really doing, which is this support's almost invalidated. However, it still does kind of move around it. It still does hit it and kind of bounce around it. So I can't like erase it. I'm not going to. But because it's also probably going to be a future support moving forward, I bet. But it's really just retesting the falling wedge that it came out of. So it's retesting the falling wedge it bounced out of, and that's perfectly normal. This would probably be an excellent time to buy the dip. That's how I feel on almost anything, to be honest. So I'm going to go over a lot of these. XRP's been doing well. I'm going to go over that one first. It's actually starting to kind of excite me a little. Let's go to XRP against Bitcoin, because everything against Bitcoin is starting to look like a really good buy. It's most things, not everything, but most things, because it's been a long time, guys. Bitcoin's been in charge for a long time. It's time to see that dominance drop, hopefully below 50%. Okay, so we'll check this one out. I posted like 3 weeks ago that I quadrupled up on my XRP, and that was like literally down here, like literally right at the bottom. And I'm very proud of myself for making that buy, because it's gone up ever since. However, it's not like huge. It's not a huge, it's not a huge percentage upwards, of course, because that's, I don't know, but it looks organic. That's what I like about it. It looks more organic than what we're used to. We're used to seeing sharp vertical up or down movements. We're used to seeing sharp vertical upward movements, and then it slowly sells off. That's how it goes. It's unlike almost any other coin out there. Stellar kind of follows it, but Stellar's interesting. So we'll check out Stellar too. Actually, I didn't even look at this. Okay, so you see how I think it's going to probably do, from here it'll do at least 100% gain in April, maybe a little more. And I think it'll probably come up to at least here, by mid-April. That's kind of where we're seeing the trajectory head. It might spike, and it will definitely, I think it'll definitely hit this resistance and then react. But then if it surpasses this resistance and then closes above it, that's what we want to see. We had this. It actually did close above it. And this is one of the instances where a major entity made it fall. Like, the SEC declared that they were suing Ripple, and that's the only reason it fell. Otherwise, it would not have fallen. But I think that was probably, in the plans the whole time. That's how I feel. Because Jay Clayton, why would he do it his last day? That was, isn't it? Aren't things kind of like, obvious nowadays, like the evergreen. To me, it's obvious. Like, it doesn't seem like an accident to me, but they're doing an investigation on it, and we'll see. They're still trying to move it. Apparently, one of the tugboats, which is a good thing, was able to nudge it a little bit, and they were all cheering, they were celebrating because it actually moved a little bit, not much. But one of the tugboats was able to shift it a slight, it was able to budge it. That's a really good thing. We need the impact of this to be as minimal as possible in order for the next year or two of our lives to be as comfortable as possible and not like depression style type of living. Okay. I mean, this is probably good for crypto, I think, but it's not good for anything else. You know, it's bad for supply chains. It's bad for most people's money saving, especially, you know, older folks who've been saving their whole lives for retirement. Poor people. And now their US dollars kind of just, it's not really worth as much as they thought it was going to be. So there's still some people with the train of thought that we're going to get a gold backed dollar. You know, maybe the gold standard might come back, but it doesn't look like it at the moment. But maybe we'll see. Anyways, let's go to Stellar. I want to see what Stellar's doing. We'll go against Bitcoin too. This is one of the cases where a falling wedge was not bullish. But that's probably because it was coming down anyways. Let me see. Now, see, that should have been... yeah, well, it was still following a downtrend. That's why. Stellar pumps hard. But it's been an accumulation for a while. That pattern does not look like it's bullish because it's... You know, it's the trend is your friend, really. Stellar's a weird one, but it is kind of like. Let's see real quick. I think it'll have a good April. I mean, I don't know. This is kind of a weird one to chart, and most analysts will agree. You know, most analysts on Twitter will agree with me, because that's it actually looks like it's gonna start maybe hugging the top and then wanting to get out. Yeah, you see, it's starting to hug the top of that pattern, but it's not really a true pattern unless it gets like the 3 taps to confirm, I think. So anyways, Stellar should be good. I want to say hi to you guys. I want to see who's here. If I have anyone here, I don't even know. Every time I say that, I do have people here. Like I said, hit the thumbs if you like this music. I think it's better than the generic music. Or if you don't want music, I can turn it off. I you know, sometimes it's easier to follow along with the YouTuber if there's no music in the background. Let me know. I'm just clicking the chat room so I could see you guys. All right. What's going on, guys? What's up, All Vision? How you doing, bro? What's going on, John? Is this Glitch Mob? No. This is Ratatat. They didn't demonetize my last video. I played Deadmau5 the whole time and Ratatat. No demonetization. I think because the music was just quiet enough. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it, though. What's up, Future Trillionaire, man? You're the one in my Telegram, right? By the way, I have a Telegram. It's a public Telegram. Go check it out. The link's in the description. What's up, Abyss? What's up? Hey, Triple Moon, what's up? What's going on, man? Happy Sunday. It's warm. can you believe it? It's freaking warm. Like, I'm like starting to sweat a little. I can't believe this. California is just so weird. Blockchain Monkeys, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? What's up, Leonard Lozano? How you doing, brother? Glad to see you back. I've missed you, and so have so many others. Thanks. Appreciate it, dude. Blue Zell is for people who missed Link. Really? Okay. I've never been interested in Blue Zell. I went over it one time, but I don't know. It was like a long time ago. Everything's different nowadays, you know? So, but I do think Chainlink is still like Link, you know? People are like, oh, this is the next Link. Well, I think Link is the next Link, guys. I still think, and I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. That's how I see it. I really do. I'm going to unplug this. There we go. Anchor's good, yeah. You know, someone told me to buy it like 3-4 months ago. I didn't buy it. Well, I did, and I sold it like a week later. But he was like, "Yep, sounds like we're gonna have an exchange listing," and I thought he meant like soon. And you know, I got impulsive, and I sold. And then it got listed on Coinbase last week. Yeah, or this week, I guess. So, what's up, Brown Peanuts? Oh, Brown Penis. Peanuts. What's up, Brown Peanuts? Hey, Lady E, how you doing? Go check out Lady Enigma's channel. Just type in Lady Enigma and go check out her channel. Subscribe to her. So, what coins do you hold nowadays? Well, I'm just gonna go over a bunch of different coins. Black Dot Chronicles. What at? Grab the dips. Oh, speaking of dips, there is one. I'll talk about it later because I don't own any. And if I talk about it, it might go up, and then like there goes my perfect entry. And I'm a little fish, so that if I buy it, it won't move. But if I talk to like 90 people about it, it has a possibility of moving before I even get to buy it. Yeah, so anyways, guys, I'm sorry. I get distracted. Okay, so meme. I'm going to just go over that again. I don't think a lot of you guys are really into it, but you should be. I mean, I've been talking about it for a while, but I'm just going to go over it real quick. It's not even on here, actually. Nah. I'll go on Dex Tools, actually. Because it's more liquid on Uniswap than anything. Hopefully the sound is okay. Dude, I think Flow is good, but it's just so hyped up right now. I'm really not into like the hyped up NFT coins that are already like in the top 100. May as well get some cheap, get the cheap ones. Get the ones that are over the top 100, ones that are maybe in the 300s or 400s. Like meme. I'm into meme. That's the only NFT one I'm into right now. I think that's and Muse. Muse is a good one too. Muse is going to be Chico Crypto actually talked about it right after I bought it too, a few days ago. So I think Muse is definitely a good one. We're going to go over that for a minute. We're just going to kind of go through these real quick. Okay. Next month is a really good time if you got a little extra money to get some exposure to crypto. I think April's going to be a banger of a month. Okay. A banger. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds good. It sounds cool. So this one, like I've said before, Beeple's coming and it's down. I mean, it's at support right now. So, I mean, this is a good buy-in opportunity. You don't have to buy a whole one. As with everything in crypto, you can buy fractions of anything pretty much. You can buy 1 Satoshi worth of Bitcoin which is cheap. I mean, but I wouldn't recommend buying that because the fee will probably be more than that or something like that. This one is huge though. I love meme. The artists involved are just awesome. Very cool. And they just partner with Nifty's, or they just created Nifty's or whatever. Mark Cuban backs it. There's a lot of different backers for Nifty's. And then we'll go to the daily. Okay. Now, I was talking about it down here at like 164. That's where I was talking about it. And I've been talking about it ever since. And it's been basically going up. And look, just the consolidation throughout the month of March. And it's starting to go up again. So we're just waiting for Bitcoin really to confirm. It looks like it wants to kind of make a type of cup and handle here. And that's going to be wonderful. April 12th, version 2 comes out. So leading up to that, it's probably going to go up. And then even when version 2 comes out, I don't think it'll be a sell the news type of thing, because we'll have a whole new platform to use. It'll be kind of cool. And then right after that, Beeple will drop his collection. Everyone is going crazy, gaga nuts for Beeple artwork right now. They're going for millions and millions of dollars a piece. And so when he comes to the meme platform and drops his own art, and people have a chance to win his art, or not win, but mint his art for next to nothing, just the gas fee, what do you think that's going to do for this price? Okay, for the price of meme. That's the cup and handle. So anyways, that's what I'm showing you right now on the meme chart. We can go somewhere else here. Wait, okay. There's a few more. I want to show you the Muse. This is another really good one. This is even lower market cap than meme. This is where you can tokenize your NFTs and trade them. You can provide liquidity. And I think this will be a very good token going forward, especially when with NFTs, people think they're in a bubble. I beg to differ. I mean, it might be a big bubble, but I don't think it's going to burst anytime soon. I don't think so. I really don't. I think it's going to go on all year. Just like DeFi. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But that's what I think. DeFi is going to make a comeback too. Okay, Muse. If you're looking to get into the NFT space, this is very unheard of, but people are just starting to talk about it. Just starting to talk about it. And it's still very low cap, okay? Now, I'm going to show you all sorts of low caps and stuff, so don't go running to buy it or anything. Be careful. Like, just, don't rush. And, don't ever take what a YouTuber says or what you see on Twitter. Don't ever just see a tweet from a popular influencer and then or a YouTube video and then just rush to buy something. That's not a good idea. You want to take your time. You want to research it a little bit, because that's your hard-earned money. But you see that perfect cup that's forming. Look at that. That's a really cool scoop. That's a cool looking scoop. Cool. All right, so we'll kind of zoom out. Whoever got in early was really lucky, because wow, it was flatlining, and then boom, the NFT craze started happening. So I wish I could just make this full screen. There we go. It's way better. All right. So this is a probably good dip to buy. Probably, yeah. Looks like it. So we take a look at the hourly, the 4-hour chart, and then we'll scooch back in. Anyways, this is another really good NFT play, and as you can see, it's on an upward trajectory. Higher highs, lower lows, higher highs, higher lows, and that's a good sign, especially if you kind of can see an alt season on the horizon. It might drop. It might drop down to like here before it goes up again. That's a possibility, but there's also the possibility it might not. Like right there, that's where it would go. Everything's in limbo right now, waiting for Bitcoin. We'll go to AMP. Any AMP holders here? This one's doing pretty good too. It was on the daily. Okay, it's holding support very well. It's trying to get back over that resistance. I'm not liking the pattern though. I don't like that. It almost looks like it wants to form a head and shoulders, but if it doesn't, if everything else kind of starts going up, this will just break that whole pattern. It doesn't matter. It'll probably have some big spikes, big green candles, because this one's been brewing for a while. A lot of people are just finding out about it. Even like Chico Crypto. And when he starts talking about something, that's pretty good. He does his research. Even he said something nice about it the other day, I guess. Apparently. That's what people were telling me. So that's a good thing. I would say this is, anytime, anywhere throughout here, above 22 and under 25 is a good buy. It's accumulating. I would say that's a very good accumulation zone, and it'll probably go up from there. I can't see it going down, and if it does, it'll get bought up, unless the whole market goes down. All right? And we can look at it without the drawings too. So, to me that looks pretty bullish. It looks pretty bullish to me. So, okay, so next, an AMP, I don't know if you know what AMP is, but it's the token for Flexa, and it's used as a collateral token. So a lot of it's already locked up, and that's the whole purpose of it. Buy it, lock it up. And retail investors are not their target audience. That's not who they're trying to sell it to. They're selling it to exchanges, institutions, and wallets. Okay, so that people can spend their crypto straight from the exchange, straight from the wallet, or straight from their bank eventually. We got Link. Let's take a look at Chainlink against Bitcoin. And I think that one looked pretty good last time I saw it. I haven't drawn anything on this one yet, but look at that. Look at that support. It's at. I can draw some lines, and it's pretty almost on support. But you got. Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty nice right there. So we could start from here and draw it just all the way across. And it's basically on support. And then we also can make a support here. I don't know why, but I feel like Del Taco. And that's unhealthy, though. Very unhealthy. And then right here. Yep, that's perfect. So, Chainlink, there's a possibility it'll come down a little lower, but I doubt it. We can basically make this is a falling wedge, and then whoops. So we'll do body to body here, okay, like that, and then I want to make that blue, and then I'll do another one, okay, and then we'll go. Wait. It's hard to tell if that's, damn, it looks like it broke out, or, I don't know, it's hard to tell. but something like that. It looks like it's actually still in there. Yeah. Okay, so it's still in there. It looks like it wants to break out any day, like any day now. And I think, you know how Chainlink goes. It just, once it goes, it goes. Okay. If you know, you know. What's up, GDLT? How you doing, bro? Massive gains left, bro. Yeah, especially like, just hold that. Just hold it. Don't forget about it. Don't try to trade Link. Don't try to trade it. Don't try to trade it. Just hodl that shiznit, because there are huge institutions buying it. Chainlink's going to be huge. Grayscale just doubled up on their Link buying. Yeah, me too, bro. Good for you, bro. I mean, I didn't think I would ever buy it again, but I took some Theta gains and I turned them into Link, and I thought that was a smart move. I'm not sure yet, because Theta, we'll do Theta right now, actually, because Theta looks like it wants to go up again, but we'll see. I mean, it did such big gains. It's almost like it's just getting hyped, you know? That's how I feel. I mean, this thing, I'm trying to figure out, like, what's the utility in it at the moment? Is it really doing it, like everything it's... But it is making a somewhat... Yeah, it's making an ascending triangle. So, yeah. So it's going to do something soon. I mean, basically like that right there. Yeah. Looks like it's going to go back up in December again. Or why did I say December? Where did that even come from? Yeah. It's like a snake. So, yeah. Well, let's see what it looks like against Bitcoin. Probably pretty good, actually, compared to most different coins. This is like one of the only ones against Bitcoin that looks really good. Wow. Congrats to anyone who got in. You know, congrats. Hey, what's up, Thea? What's up, Thea D? Thea? Yo, what's up, XRP mate? Thanks, man. I missed you too, XRP mate. Not really. I mean, I don't know who you are, but I'm sure if I knew you, I would have missed you. Hey, John Del Rio, how you doing, brother? John was the winner of a very nice prize the other day. Let's go to U.S. U.S. looking good. Yeah, U.S. is looking good lately. BTC, I don't think there is a pair. Oh, there is. Yeah, look at that. Against Bitcoin, it's doing very well already. So that's very good. Very good. That's a massive cup and handle. So I tweeted out this morning. I think it was this morning or maybe yesterday. I expect a massive green candle to come from this. I do. And look, the cup and handle is basically complete. So it's gonna, I mean, the next big daily candle, maybe tomorrow. It's just gonna need to blast upwards. Either it's gonna go up or it's gonna come down. So we'll find out tomorrow, or actually in 2 hours, we'll see where the trend's gonna go. It's probably gonna want to budge up. We just got a big transfer of Bitcoin to Binance. About Bitcoin, we got a big transfer of Bitcoin from Coinbase to Binance today, just an hour ago. That indicates that, I mean, if they were going to sell the Bitcoin, they would have just sold it on Coinbase, right? But they sent it to Binance, meaning that's where all the alts are, right? My guess is that kind of signifies possibly that alt season's coming. This is a beautiful cup and handle, especially since it's trending upward instead of just sideways. It's trending upward. This is a very bullish thing against Bitcoin as well. Let's go take a look at what it looks like against USDT. Yeah. It's already, I mean, is this all-time highs? Yeah, it's already making all-time highs, it looks like. Yesterday it did, or today. It's just, yeah, from here, I tweeted yesterday. We're gonna see sharp upwards movement within a few days, and that's exactly what happened. Now it's up here. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I would not be surprised if it came down and retested. You know, before the end of March, maybe, kind of like that, and then move back up. You know, that would be pretty cool. But then it would go like that. It really would. We'll see. We'll come back in a few days and see if that happens. Otherwise, it might just do something like this. It might just go up, you know. But we'll see. All right, so Ultra's looking good. Stellar. Yeah, Stellar's been accumulating. I know Render, bro. I know. I don't have any. It's a $200 million market cap. This Render is like freaking awesome. I think I talked about it on my last live stream. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. But that is one that I need. But there's just so many out there, guys. There's a few I actually want to write. I'm going to start real quick. RNDR. Yeah. Like I said, there's another one I'm not even going to mention because it's pretty low cap, but it's going to be huge. And I'll tell you why after I buy some. Like I said, I'm a little small fish. So whatever I buy, it's not going to move it at all. But if I tell you guys, there's a possibility you guys might buy, or whoever's listening could buy a lot, and then I won't get my nice little entry. So think about that. Think of that what you will, but I don't care. I'm going to buy this before I tell you about it. But Render, dang, man. RSR, man. Everyone tells me about RSR. I'll do it for you guys. I'll check it out if you want. I still don't have it. Audio. I've been tweeting about that for freaking forever, since it came out. And right now it's like just blowing up. So let's see. RSR. Okay, VIDT, yeah. Is it a buy? We'll check that out next. Because I like that. I have it. Only on the advice of a friend. I think it's done me well since I bought it. Yeah, it's been doing well. I think it's on KuCoin, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so we can actually take... What I want to do is look at everything against Bitcoin right now. Oh, yeah. So that's a really good... It's going to blow, like, any day. Oh. Very nice. Very nice formation. Wow. Now, that looks like a good entry. It might come down a little more. I'm not sure. Looks like it wants to go... It's budging up against that resistance. But it does look like it wants to curve down a little. So, the accumulation's obvious, you know. The zone is obvious. It's just, you know, here to here, you know, and then like down pretty much here. No, hold on. Yeah. To here. Something like in between there. You know, that's like the accumulation zone. So it could come down to that bottom line again. Who knows? Always good to see you. Hey, thanks, Gavros. What do you think about CKB? Never heard of it, but I'll check it. If you send me a super chat asking me to check something out, I'll make that a priority. So I'll go check that one out next after this. Wow, the volume just died though. Like what happened? That in October. And you see that big spike. That's weird. Did it get delisted from an exchange? I wonder what happened. Anyways, it does look like it wants to blow up. That's kind of, that's how CNS looked. It looked dead. Not the volume, though. The volume was growing the whole time. But CNS, the price was just dead. And all of a sudden, it started spiking up. And congrats if you're in that. I told you guys a few times the last few weeks, it's going to go. And that's exactly what it's doing. It's going. It's going. It's done a 4X since 2 weeks ago, I think, since I mentioned it. Okay, so I'll check out CKB. What's up, Legendary Dave? Dude, really, XRP mate? And you still holding it? That's a 10x, bro. Congrats, man. That was a smart move. Go ahead, Johnny. I don't know what your problem is. Why don't you tell me why you're unsubscribing before, if you're gonna unsubscribe and tell me you're unsubscribing, why don't you tell me why at least, so maybe I can help you. Anyways, let's see. So CKB. All right, we'll look at it. It's on Binance, so I don't know what it is, but. Whew, damn. It's going. It's going. Okay, so I want to glance. I want to look at I want to check what it is first. Okay, go. CKB. Oh, yeah. Nervos, and it's high cap too, actually, but it's going up. It's on an upward trajectory. The trend is your friend, baby. Let's take a look. Woo! See, I would be a little cautious buying here, but at the same time, oh, it's been out for a while. I would buy on a dip, maybe. I don't know what they are all about, but it's not like a double top or anything, so it's probably going to go maybe sideways for a little while. I don't know. So Nervos is, I just want to check it out. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Blockchain platform for universal applications. So it's public blockchain ecosystem, collection of protocols creating the foundation for a universal internet-like public network. Okay. Beyond interoperability towards universal application. Early internet okay. Segregated, okay. A suite of integrated solutions. Okay. So it's like acting as a main hub. Okay, cool. All right, let's take a look at the chart real quick. I mean, there's really not a whole lot. It's in price discovery, basically, kind of. So there's not a whole lot to go with. But if you're going with like something like this, and then I mean, you could use indicators probably, be a little more accurate. I mean, that's the only thing you could probably use, I bet, right now. It doesn't seem to have any kind of strong support, so there's a possibility it could fall through support. The buying pressure has been diminishing, although there's been some big buys lately, but it looks like it wants to go on a parabolic curve, but it might go sideways for another week, or I don't know, but it does look good. Yeah, so anyways, that's, looks pretty good. I don't know, is anyone else in nervous? Crickets. Hey, what's up, CBH? Safe Moon, Alex, you've been all over Safe Moon lately, huh? I think it's a new one, isn't it? I'm really careful. Like, I have to be careful about those. CKB has already done a 60x. Oh yeah, you got to be careful. Be careful. All right, so there's more here, a lot more. I tweeted out, I think yesterday. It looks pretty good. Look at it looks like a good entry. I don't think it's on. Yeah, BTR, Bitrue, USDT, XRP. Yeah, no, it's not on here, but we can take a look at it on here. It looked like a really good entry when I saw it. Bitrue token. It's the exchange coin for the Bitrue exchange. We go to the max chart, and then you can take a look and look at that. Wait, what? That's not what I saw yesterday. Hold on. Oh, it was the 30-day chart or something like that. Yeah, there you go. Do you see that? But it was like, it was actually down here when I tweeted it out. And that was the entry. That was yesterday, I think. Yeah, that was yesterday. I said, this looks like an awesome entry. Like, dang, you know? Let's see. And, I mean, that's one of the ones I've seen like that in the bull market. I haven't seen a good entry like that for a long time. Like, maybe the whole bull market. I haven't seen a good entry like that this whole bull market. I mean, in the middle of the bull market, that's a good entry. So, oh shit, it's like way down there. But anyways, I don't know. It doesn't matter, but anyways, just trying to show you guys this. It looks like a good entry again, because it looks like it's kind of on support. I'm assuming it's because Bitrue is like the only exchange that has XRP pairs for, I think, everything on it. Therefore, thanks, Gavros. Appreciate the $5 super chat. You didn't write anything, but you know, you can always write a message or if you want, you know. But I appreciate that, bro. Thanks. So, and then you kind of look down there. It looks like it's on an upward trend. Trajectory. So volume's rising. Looks like it wants to, and when it rockets upward, it goes. Like you can see right here, it just blasts off vertically. Right here, it just blasted off vertically. Where was this? Oh, this was just a few weeks ago. So, you know, you could tell it's starting to go parabolic again. That's how I see it. See. I know a lot of you guys are in RSR, I think. So I'll check that out. I'm not in it, but I'll check that out. Against Bitcoin? Yeah, that's looking pretty good. It just must have got listed not even that long ago. Oh yeah, it's looking good. We'll go to where it was before. Anywhere special? Yeah. I did buy it like a while ago, but I sold it too early. I was tired of waiting for it. It just took too long to accumulate. Anyways, and then the against the dollar looks really good. Looking really good. Yeah, it just looks like it's going. See, almost everything is diminishing in volume right now. It's because the market's kind of nervous, and the market's really watching Bitcoin big time. What I would expect is we'll see some vertical volume spiking upwards from somewhere around here, maybe somewhere in the beginning of April, I think. And it'll just die down and die down. Price might still go up, and then all of a sudden we'll see a big green candle or possibly a big red candle. Who knows? And that's when we'll see it. But I might be wrong. I don't know. I'm no professional. I'm not a professional. Bitrue's only on Bitrue Exchange. BTR, it's only on Bitrue Exchange. Now, if Coinbase IPOs and then Wall Street gets a taste of Coinbase's gains and says, whoa, this exchange is giving me gains. Like, there's something with crypto exchanges that I like. What's the next best thing they can do trying to invest in other exchanges? Buy the exchange token, right? So they'll look at Binance, of course. They'll look at Uniswap, of course. They'll look at whatever else, KuCoin shares, KCS, and eventually I'm sure they'll look at Bitrue as well, especially if XRP is performing well, which hopefully it will be by the time Coinbase IPOs. So I'm guessing Wall Street would kind of start focusing on exchange coins. That's why I think Bitrue has a good chance, and it's probably a great entry right now. That's just my logic. No way, the trading group you were in bought Bitrue. So my call was perfect. That's what I'm saying, guys. I'm not as stupid as I used to think. I used to think I was the stupidest person in the world. And then I realized, you know what? I'm not that stupid. And I'm helping people get rich, right? So, and then my friends are helping me too. So that's the great thing about this. And being able to, share it in chat rooms and then go on Twitter, have little Telegram groups and Discord and all. We can share information with people that are like-minded, and we can help each other get rich. Okay, everyone has a goal in life, and that's to be comfortable or well off, to be able to have the means to do what they want to do. Why do you think people go to college? And they slave away at college for years and years and years to get that degree so that they can be comfortable for the rest of their life. I'll write down NXPX. I'll just go to it right now because it's been performing very well. It's been very surprising to me. It's just surprised me. NPXS. It's one of the ones that got away, We'll go to, where's Binance? What, they don't have a Binance Bitcoin pair? That's weird. Huh? That's interesting. It's probably very popular on KuCoin, so I'll check that out. Yeah. Woo! Damn. Dude, it went up so many legs. Dude. I mean, since this year, guys, and it looks like there's something going on. What's going on with this? Does anyone know of any kind of news or anything? What's going on with PoonDX, man? It went up 1 leg, 2 leg, 3 legs, 4 legs, 5 legs, 6 legs, 7 legs this year. That's only, about 4 months. It's gone up 7 legs. And it's showing no sign of stopping. I'm a little jealous, I'll tell you the truth. Because I sold it way, 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 way down here. Like, I sold it when it was first listed on on Binance. So it dumped hard. I forgot where it was, but somewhere over here, and then it just went nuts. Anyways, Oh, by the way, speaking of babies, I bought two crypto baby punks. They actually take one of the there's 10,000 crypto punks. Those are NFTs. Those are the most popular NFTs there are besides NBA hot shots, but they're two very different things. The crypto punks are like the same thing but different pixels, but people who own them pay thousands and thousands of dollars for them. Like tens of Ethereum. The most expensive one was sold for 4,200 Ethereum just for a little freaking NFT, little pixelized face. Someone bought it for 4,200 Ethereum, not dollars, Ethereum. And anyways, so crypto baby punks, they let me show you real quick. It might be like good to have one because I think they might get popular because they take a girl CryptoPunk and a boy CryptoPunk, or a male and a female, and then they combine them and then they make little crypto baby punks, and there's only 999 of them, and so I bought two of them. They start at 0.09 Ethereum each. Oh, it's the crypto baby punks. There we go. Whoops. Yeah, I just noticed this yesterday. One of the people I follow, who was she's a meme artist, one of the don't buy meme artists. She was buying them, and I'm like, oh, I better buy one because she knows what she buys a lot of art, and it's usually pretty successful. Or not, yeah, she buys art, but she also buys things like this. Oh, she bought another one. So anyways, if you want to maybe get a chance to win one, go to my Twitter page and retweet this tweet. You might be able to win one. They're worth like $300 now or something, but I think they might go up in the future. But I want to show you mine real quick. I'll recognize it. Oh, that's today. Yeah, see, people are minting these like crazy. People are just minting these left and right. So they're gonna run out soon, and that's when they run out, that's when they'll start reselling for more and more and more. That's why I'm excited, because there's only 999 of them, and I know it sounds silly, but I'm thinking money, baby. Okay. These things can be worth a lot of money someday. That's what NFT art is all about right now. People sell this for money. Anyways, it's too much. I'm not going to be able to see it. It's usually nothing good, There's anything positive on Twitter. It's just all negative shit. Always negative. I'm only on it for cryptocurrency. That's it. There's nothing educational, nothing good on it. Ren is one that's been accumulating for a while, and Omise Go, especially Omise Go. I'm in a Ren trade, and it's just been bugging me because it hasn't moved at all. So I might get out of the trade, to be honest. It's kind of annoying. But it did come down. Maybe that's the bottom. Ooh, that was the bottom. I think that was the bottom. So maybe Ren will go up from here. I mean, we can actually draw, falling wedge, and then that's good enough. So from like the top from here, and it was like right here. So yeah, it did pop out. That's cool. Popped out of a falling wedge. And that's typically a bullish sign. And then it, also it looks like it bounced Yeah, it did. So it came back down pretty much, and really bounced off the top of that. And that's a good thing. It confirmed, and that's just a very obvious confirmation bounce. That's what happens. It breaks out of the resistance. That resistance becomes support now, and then it comes back down, hits that support, and if it starts going up from there, you're in. Just get in. So like Ren is a good one to be in right now, baby. Now, however, it's gonna budge against this resistance for maybe a little longer, but I don't see it bouncing too much. It's really just waiting for Bitcoin and Ethereum. When Bitcoin and Ethereum are both high, Ren goes nuts. I've noticed. Last summer I was trading it. Ren allowed me to quit my job, and this thing goes nuts, guys. Ren's the reason I quit my job. Ren just goes nuts. Yeah, I'm telling you. And this is against Bitcoin too. So like, I wonder what it looks like against the US dollar. Oh, man, that looks nice, dude. Shit, that looks so good. This thing's gonna blast. Look what happened down here. Shit, shoot. Family friendly channel, kinda. Where's this music? Oh. Okay, you see it did the same thing down here. Right here, wick to wick, and there really wasn't like a wick. I see it burst out, and it kind of bounced, came down, kind of confirmed. It actually did confirm. You can see, and you'll probably be able to tell on the, yep, it did the same thing. Oh, wait, oh, never mind. Oh, we gotta go back. Go back. Sorry, sniffing. I know people comment, man, you gotta stop doing cocaine, dude. Not on air, not on the live stream, man. It's not cool. Like, what? Bro, I sniff, dude. I have a fucking runny nose. There's also a draft in my room, too. Yeah, it did. Look, see? That's what I'm saying, baby. It came confirmed. This was back when it wasn't as bullish. But that in August, oh, that was so fun. Just watching this thing blast off. By the end of August, it was just going up, and it just didn't stop going up. I was just, honestly, I was in euphoria, and it was going parabolic. And that's when Bitcoin just decided to flop. And, I'm sure you guys, a lot of you guys who are traders or just whatever, holding alts, I'm sure you guys felt that pain too. September through October. No, September through November. And then in the middle of December, that's when things started taking off. But how did we get to XRP? I didn't even type that in. All right, so we'll go to Omise Go. I want to show you guys this one. I think it's highly, underrated. BTC. I think it's highly underrated, to be honest. As you can tell, other people are starting to figure that out too. You see the volume? That green volume? This is probably one I should be in too, as in a trade. Look at all that accumulation this month. And then we can go, oh my gosh. Dude. Do you guys see what I see? Dude, and it was on support for so long. Oh my gosh. It didn't go below that support. Wow. Dude. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I sound like a stupid California boy. Cali. Cali boy. But this thing's gonna rocket like crazy. Some days. Hopefully soon. I need to get in this thing. I need exposure to Omisego. And if you were smart, you probably would too. Because even if the project is not like, I haven't heard a lot of news about them lately. Doesn't matter. If it's in the top 100 and the chart looks like this, you can bet your ass people are accumulating. Look what happened back here. Look what happened back here. I mean, look what happened back here. It was just accumulation. And then this is kind of like, I wouldn't say XRP, but it just goes sideways. But that's when it goes up. All of a sudden, this is when the Coinbase listing happened. And then it went sideways again for a while, because that's what happens after a Coinbase listing. That's why I'm expecting Cardano to possibly go more sideways for a little bit. It's in a channel. We'll check that one out too. Did I even write that down? Yeah, I did. It's go sideways. Okay. It's going sideways. I would expect it to just blast off to $10 pretty soon. So, and we can take a look at it against the US dollar as well. Oh shoot, I gotta turn on the chat. Hopefully I didn't get any super chats or anything. Did I? Oh, I did. Sorry guys. Sorry. Lord Richard, man, I'm sorry. I didn't even see your super chat earlier. I will check out Fetch AI, dude. Hopefully you're still here. I'll check that out, man. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's almost basically like a massive, massive cup and handle. Really. That's like a massive, kind of jagged, but doesn't matter. Massive cup and handle. Whoops. And then, like this. Yeah, it's going to keep going. It's like not even on a dip, you know, like maybe the next dip, Omisego needs to be bought up. It needs to be bought. All right, so we'll check out Fetch AI. Hopefully you're still here, brother. Lord Richard, cool. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't see that at all. Not till now. But I want to pay respect to the people who give me super chats. Thank you, because it helps me out. You know, helps me pay rent and stuff. Fetch. We'll take a look against Bitcoin. Oh, it's an all-time high. Or it looks like it's at all-time high. We'll check it out. Oh, wow. If it breaks, there's not a lot of resistance above. You know, it's really going to probably just keep going up from here. It really wants to just pop. Thing wants to pop. Whew. Oh my gosh. What is going on with Fetch AI? Now, I'm not in this, but I'm in vector space. Yeah, this probably doesn't even apply at this point, but we could draw like one of these where it's just completely defying gravity. This is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one. It might dip before it goes up anymore. It's probably going to dip again. I would say probably. It seems to dip pretty sharply, so I would say it's going to come back down, you know, down here. Probably it could dip hard. Nah, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. But then again, if it doesn't break it, thing could come back down. So who knows? It really depends on the project, and which it is a good project, I know, because a lot of people talk about it a lot. That and like Phantom and stuff like that. But and sorry. Volume seems to be rising a little. The green volume, yeah. Buying volume is like feeling pretty good. Selling volume is not. That's funny. this thing's bullish is F. First fetch project. What's up, Ray Love? Let's take a look. I just want to see this real quick on CoinGecko. FET. And it's number 123 on CoinGecko. Okay, so it's undergoing a token swap. Oh, that was back then. That was back in October of last year. Viral for Life, thanks for the super chat. I'll get to it in just a minute. And you PKF, Polka Foundry, okay. I've never heard of it. All right, so this is a $500 million market cap. I'm assuming it has to do with AI. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's take a real quick glance at the website. Open access, tokenized, decentralized machine learning network to enable smart infrastructure built around a decentralized digital economy. You can stake it. That's cool. Bosch is a big company, so that's probably why it's doing so well, I would guess. Bosch is working with Fetch AI as part of the launch of a fully functional blockchain network, version 2 mainnet, testing key features on the testnet until the end of February. Okay, so that testnet and testing it just ended in February. That's probably why it's having a banger of a March. Dano, what's up, bro? Thanks for the super chat. Dano, oh, by the way, Dano, you okay, so I know, like, so you have your backs. It's on your Ethereum address, okay? You just need to enter the custom token. Just go to backs. I'll show you real quick. And then I'll get to you Viral for Life. And Ariel, I saw that Harmony. We'll check one out. ONE. I know that's a good one. People love that one. I strongly considered buying it one time and I didn't. But and I know it's probably been doing very well. So Dano, I just want to show you this real quick. All you have to do is do this. Go here. I gotta blow my nose. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to sniff. I woke up with like green snot, probably because I had my window open a little. All right, so backs. So you want to just go here, go to Etherscan, or no, you don't even have to go to Etherscan. All you have to do is go to CoinGecko, just tap on this, click to copy the contract address, and then go to your wallet that I sent it to, and then all you have to do is add a custom token. Just put the contract address in, and it should pop up. You can add it. You'll see your backs. Okay. Thanks for the super chat, Dano. Appreciate that. PKF for Viral for Life. Thanks for the super chat. $5 super chat from Viral for Life. I think I've seen you before. I'm not sure. All right, so we'll go to PKF. I've never heard of it. It's Polka Foundry. You just bought 2K worth of it. Now you have 42K total on PKF token. You're bullish, obviously. All right. I think anything Polkadot is like, a lot of it's, gonna do well just because if it has Polka in the name, people will take it and say, oh, I want that, We'll just take a glance. What's the market cap? One thing I really can't stand is when I see this, it bugs me because I just want to know the market cap, but then you have to go searching for it. You can kind of tell, in a sense, when you see the trading volume. Most of the time, the trading volume is kind of similar to the market cap or lower. It's usually lower. Sometimes it's way over, and you're like, what's going on here? But we can 200 million supply. That's pretty low. That's low. That's pretty good. We'll go to the max chart. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you were gonna buy in, like somewhere right here is a pretty good time to buy, probably. I would say, yeah. It's only been around since like the middle of March, like 10 days. So you got to be careful with these new projects. But we can take a look at the Polka Foundry for DeFi applications. The one-stop production hub for DeFi applications on Polkadot. Polka Foundry is a platform for creating borderless and frictionless DeFi apps. It is designed to unleash developers to explore new horizons of the DeFi landscape. Yeah, anything with interoperability, DeFi, Web 3.0, all that stuff, you know, cross-chain, frictionless, DeFi focused. And especially Polkadot, which still hasn't seen a big, any big exposure yet, to be honest. We haven't seen like a whole lot of Polkadot exposure. We did back in the summer of last year. And then it kind of got quiet for, it's been quiet ever since. So, if I was going to get into some Polkadot projects, I would probably get in, which I'm not. I would probably get into like Ohm, like Mantra DAO, maybe Acropolis, definitely Kusama, which is the testnet version of Polkadot. So everything that gets tested will get tested on Kusama before the Polkadot mainnet. I would definitely try to get exposure to Kusama. I think that's a really good one. Polka Foundry though. What can you build on Polka Foundry? Open lending platforms, NFT auctions, so anything with NFTs. This one probably will do well. And it's most likely only on Uniswap, is my guess, but we'll see. Take a look real quick where it's at, where you can find it. Uniswap and Gate.io. Most of the liquidity's on Uniswap. Which a lot of people don't like Uniswap right now. There's a lot of FUD about it. People can't stand it right now. I think they're trying to do that on purpose. Because they can really put out any kind of news they want about Ethereum or Uniswap. They can fix it up. I'm sure there's fixes they can use for scalability and for cheaper gas prices, but they don't. I think they only want rich people buying it. I don't know. Just wait for the next bear cycle. Yeah. Pretty much. Oh yeah. Heard that too. Not on Instagram, so I can't say for sure. Click on the MetaMask icon and it makes it automatic. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you can. You could just do this, click on that, add to MetaMask, and then it'll add automatically for you. I forgot about that. It's a really nice new feature they have. So Dano, you could just go to Backs, go down to the little fox, click on it, add to MetaMask. It should automatically add the token to your MetaMask. It's very simple. Things are getting a lot easier and more user-friendly nowadays. It's still a pain in the ass for new users, new people getting into crypto because there's so many new things and it's just really overwhelming. It's overwhelming for me. The Binance Smart Chain stuff, out of nowhere came out. And now people are just like, oh, we're doing this, we're doing that. You guys need to come over. And I'm like, yeah, but I just got the hang of the Ethereum ecosystem. Now I got to get into, I like Ethereum now, Now I feel like I'm a slowpoke, and I'm behind. I'm going to go check out Harmony. I'll check out Harmony. I don't own any, but a lot of people really like this one. I've heard good things about it. I mean, it's number 56. There's a lot of money in it, a lot of faith, a lot of people who like the project. It's a Binance IEO, initial exchange offering, and it's almost a $2 billion market cap. So there's really a lot of activity going on, obviously. I don't even know what it does, though. And it looks like it's its own blockchain. It's not a ERC20 token or anything else. It's Harmony blockchain. Let's take a look at the chart. It's almost done a 10,000% return on this year, in this year alone. The chart is like ridiculous. I mean, it's just a straight line up. Just straight. So congratulations if you bought, sometime last year. Because it started, in February. It started just blowing up. So I was going to buy it too. And I didn't. I did buy it. Did I buy it? If I did, I sold it. So that's cool. That's a good one. We'll take a look real quick at this. I want to see what it does. Scaling Ethereum applications and cross-chain finance. Sharding and staking on mainnet. It's the sharding protocol with trustless Ethereum bridge. So this is for scaling Ethereum. Solidity, Ether.js. All right. So it's a competitor to Polkadot. It's like an interoperability kind of thing, I guess. Ethereum 2, Cosmos, Polkadot. Oh, and we've got to look at Cosmos too. Oh, so they're another one that claims to have transcended the blockchain trilemma. All right, well, I'm not going to buy in. I mean, it's just too high. But congratulations if you're in. I've heard good things about this one. Almost all the supply is out. 3/4 of the supply is already circulating. That's pretty good. All right. Nice. Yeah, it's always good. Oh, speaking of, let's take a look at CNS real quick. Where can I think we can just type it in here. CNS, man, I've been talking about it the last few weeks, telling you guys. I don't know about the project itself too much, but I remember last summer, it is a very interesting concept, and I like it. And but I remember last summer, it was just going nuts. And this thing, you buy it, and then you transfer it to CNR on the website, and the CNR goes up every hour, but the CNS goes up and down, does whatever the market wants with it. And then eventually, if you want, you'll transfer your CNR back to CNS and sell it. I would take like little bits of profit along the way. That's what I would do. And just 2 weeks ago, it was under $1 million market cap. Now it's going up a lot, like quickly. See, and it has a lot further to go. However, it is going to hit a big resistance pretty soon. So, but for now, it doesn't look like it's there's anything really stopping it until it hits that resistance, like right around here. Around like 0.0019 cents. So anyways, they have a new CEO, and he's going around and he's doing interviews and all that. And I think that's helping. He's also like releasing partnership news and stuff like that. I'll check up on that a little more. But this is like a midterm kind of play, short to midterm. Man, not short, but midterm, I think. But also long term, I would keep a whole bag, just forget it, for years. I'll just let it sit for years and years, because that's the purpose of it, really. Anyways, I bought it on Probit. So I had to sign up specifically for Probit for this, but then after that, I eventually found out about another token called Tokes. It's like for medical marijuana dispensaries, and they're gonna have this like system, point of sale system that takes tokens. I'm not sure how successful it'll be, but Tokes has been pretty fair, pretty nice to me, Anyways, but you see the volume is growing too, and that kind of, you know, that's probably one of the reasons it's exploding in the last month. So let's take a look. QKC, is that Cork Chain? I've heard of that, I think. Akala and Kilt are two Polka projects coming soon. They're worth keeping an eye on. I've heard of Akala, but not Kilt. Yeah, I haven't dived into the Polkadot ecosystem yet. I'm sure it's going to be super successful. I'm sure. A lot of things on Polkadot will be, I'm sure. But do your research first, you know. Don't blindly buy a Polkadot project just because it's Polkadot. Speaking of, let's take a look. I mean, I'll look at Polkadot. Is anyone in Polkadot? I'm sure more of you guys are in Cardano than Polkadot. Let's take a look at that one. Because the way I see it, I think it might accumulate sideways. It's actually creating a bull flag right now. It's really at the end of a bull flag, actually. So I think there's a possibility this thing could actually pop upwards very soon. And it's at a support too. Kind of just sitting there on support. This is a very nice looking chart, actually, against Bitcoin. And it's actually done very well against Bitcoin already. You see, it's kind of curving up. It's had a good year. We will go wick to wick. Oh, made that too long. And then we'll go wick to wick here. And then, so looks like it's gonna go up from here, to be honest. However, it's hugging the bottom of that structure, so it actually could definitely fall. It could definitely fall. The more it hugs a trend line, the more it breaks against it. That means the more people are selling against it, and the more times it hits a trend line, the weaker the trend line becomes, and the more likely it is to break in the direction that it's hitting against. It's so frustrating sometimes this doesn't work. So Cardano, it's a very tricky one right now. I would not be buying it until it either breaks out to the upside. If it breaks out to the upside, that's when you buy. If it breaks out and it'll probably do the whole, retest thing, or maybe not. I don't know. But if you buy right now and it breaks down, you're gonna lose money. So you would probably want to just sit on it, just not even just wait. Just wait for this to complete its formation. Now against the US dollar, it looks a lot better. And I drew a chart the other day. So it looks like it's kind of in a channel, but it's creating a bull flag here too. So yeah, so Cardano is really kind of a tricky one right now. Anyways, it almost, I think traders want to see it go down and fill this gap. That's what I think. I think they want to see it fill this gap, because it's really creating an arching top, and kind of like Chainlink did back in 2020. It would spike, consolidate, and then a lot of times it would keep going up. But then once in a while it would drop sharply, but then it would get bought up so fast that it would just go up straight up from there. The buying pressure looks good though. There's much more buyers than sellers in Cardano. There's way more buying than selling. You can tell by all the volume of the buying going up, but the selling mostly going down. That's, a telltale sign. Telltale sign. Yeah, it looks like Link. Yeah. People are really going bonkers over Cardano nowadays. They really are. So, I mean, it actually could, we see these ones that spike against Bitcoin. They go really high, and then it's because of an exchange listing or something, and that's what happened. And then after the exchange listing, it really kind of channels sideways for quite a while. There's a possibility that Cardano will just channel sideways and not even drop past this support and then it'll just keep going until it reaches here. It'll just keep going until it reaches this this big support. But I could be wrong too. This April's supposed to be good for all alts. And a lot of people are hating on Ethereum right now, but I think that's just FUD. I think it's going to blow up and surprise a ton of people. But then again, no one really knows. No one really knows what's going to happen. Not even the whales. Like, most of them don't know either. Let's see. I think Quant's going to be very successful, but I don't own any. I'll go check out another one that's people are kind of comparing the price of to Quant, and it's called Vector Space. Vector Space. This is probably a decent one to be in, guys. A really good one to be in. Oh, it's not on here yet, but it's on Uniswap, yeah, and it's just going up. Just going up. They mentioned it on the James Corden show the other day. So, I mean, that's pretty impressive for being it's a low market cap gem. Yeah, you can see the volumes are going up as well as the price. That's a very bullish thing. So it looks good, and then it's gonna be huge, I think. There's a lot of support. It's kind of like a Quant. It's same thing as Quant, like as far as community support. So take a look. It's a number 300 on CoinGecko. The market cap's $100 million, which is relatively low compared to a lot of other coins. We're in almost a multi-trillion-dollar market right now. I mean, it's almost, and it's gonna go further up. It's gonna be $10 trillion at least, I think, by the end of the year. I don't know. No, maybe not. Maybe 5. I don't know. No, maybe 10. I don't know. So, go to max chart. Yeah. Usually I would urge caution before buying into something like this when it's spiking like that, but I don't see it like coming down too much because of what I've been hearing about it and stuff. But I would wait for a dip, though. If you're trying to get in, I would wait for a dip for sure. So, I know a lot of you guys are in VeChain. We'll check that one out real quick. I'm just bouncing between different apps for charting. It doesn't really matter. We're just going to get the overall gist of it. This one's looking nice. I like how organic it looks. It's going up, 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 up. That's pretty organic. And then the volume is doing amazing. This one looks really good, guys. VeChain's doing really... I think this one's going to be... By the end of the year, this one's going to be one of the really well-known ones. Look at that. That's really nice and organic. I like that. That looks good. It's still very early, I think, to get into VeChain. Still early. But you might want to wait. A lot of these, you would probably want to wait. You would want to take profits during, if we do see a big jump in the next few weeks, probably want to take profits, put them aside, and then wait for, like, if we see a big dip, 30% dip in Bitcoin or something like that, come May, that's when you would want to take your profits, and then that's when you would want to buy the dip. when it starts bottoming out, and you can kind of tell it's had its time to bottom, if that makes sense. I'm sorry. So, okay, so AGI has been doing well too. Let's take a look at AGI. I know there's probably some people who are in that one as well. Let's see. Yeah, and it's still, relatively unknown. Woo! That's really good looking. There's not a lot of resistance above that, so volume's looking good. AGI. I mean, as far as I can tell, this thing's gonna it doesn't have much of a ceiling. It does, but it doesn't have a lot of resistance ahead of it. So, I mean, really, there's not a lot of resistance. This thing is just on a tear. And doesn't even look like a bad buy. It looks like a sort of a cup and handle. Okay, right here. This looks like some sort of cup and handle. You see that? See that cup and handle? I forgot which one it was earlier. I think it was U.S.C. It looks similar to that, so it looks like it could spike pretty soon. Again, this one's going on a tear. I'm very bullish on this. And then it could just pop. Woo! What do you guys think? Dragon Chain. I don't know, man. A lot of people have been talking about that lately. I don't know why. What's going on with Dragon Chain? What's going on with Dragon Chain? Ooh, I mean, it's a low cap still. As far as I know, there hasn't been a lot of development, but maybe there has been. I don't know. Hey, Legendary Dave, thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. $72 million market cap, still very low. Anything under 100 million, pretty good. That's pretty decent. Stop.
I don't understand.
Okay. DragonChain.com. I know Disney was the creator of this, right? Or Disney backed it, or something like that. Anti-fraud and transparency-proof system. The most secure and flexible blockchain platform on Earth. Really? I mean, to say something like that takes balls. Because there's a lot of secure and flexible blockchain platforms on Earth. So, Dragon Chain's an enterprise and startup-ready platform to build flexible and scalable blockchain applications. Okay, solutions ready for your business. I think the logo kind of throws people off, maybe. I don't know. And then their connection to Disney. That's the only thing I really know about them. Did I look at the chart yet? I don't think so. Oh, let's take a look at the chart. The chart's looking pretty good. It's just starting. It's looking just like CNS centric. And I'm hearing more and more people talk about it. So it's kind of generating the hype, the buzz is kind of generating, and it's getting more and more. So I'm willing to bet this is probably gonna get hyped more and more. I don't know if it's useful or utilizable. I don't really know much about Dragon Chain. Remember, this was hot back 2 years ago on crypto Twitter. People were talking about it a lot, but it didn't do anything, and so that pissed a lot of people off, and they said it was dead. I mean, it didn't do anything, dude. It was just dead. So, anyways. All right, there's a few more. Let's go to Cosmos. Let's take a look at Cosmos. I want to look at it against Bitcoin, because that's kind of where we're gauging things at the moment. There's still a lot of resistance here. So, but that's kind of bullish. When you see a big green candle and then you see a littler candle right next to it, it means that people aren't like dumping, but it's kind of falling maybe 30%, 50%, doing that retracement. This is like a 50% retracement right here. That's like halfway. So that's like exactly 50%. It looks like it did 60, then came back up to 50, the body. But that's on the monthly. Why am I looking at that? So we'll kind of zoom out there. I don't know. This one looks kind of interesting, but the against the dollar, it looks good. Yeah, against the dollar, it looks like it's doing this thing, starting to go up. It didn't make a lower low, so that's a good thing. So I think it's making some sort of bull flag, really. Yeah. It's making a very prolonged bull flag. Let's take a look. Isn't it impressive how I'm doing this with my fingers on my phone? And then we could, let's see, do it from here. Oh. Huh. I was making a sort of channel. Okay, so I think it might just go up slowly. I don't know. Huh. Yeah. Well, who knows? This is kind of difficult. But it does look like it wants to kind of go up in a channel. What's up, Rob? Yeah. I've been kind of streaming here and there the last couple weeks. Hey, what's up, Itoshi? How you doing, bro? Checked out Feg. No one in control of the token. I'll check it out. See if it's probably not on here yet. Oh, it's on Uniswap. Okay. Ooh. What's that? Whoa. Oh, it's brand new. Or yeah, well, it's too new to actually get a good chart. So you'd have to go on here. Oh, did you send me this? No, this was HODL style. Never mind. I think. Yeah, this is HODL style. HODLstyle.com. Fake. There's another really low cap one that I like that I got in. I didn't put much in at all, but it's very, very low cap. Or it was. I don't know where it's at now. It's called XBE. What's with the gorilla? Wait, is this gorilla with glasses? It's $40 million market cap. It's going. Something with the liquidity and the volume just died out. Now it's kind of... It seems like it's very illiquid. I don't know. Let me see. Not a lot of trading volume. What's it? I don't know what it's for though. Oh, okay. One of the animal tokens, one of the charity animal tokens. FEG was launched to fair to feed every gorilla. The first fork to combine powers of SHIB and reflect finance with a super deflationary black hole that hyper deflates the supply. You got to be careful when they're like, "Oh, it's hyper deflationary, so it's gonna make you rich." With the main promise of like basically getting you rich. Ability to stake any token listed and earn ETH. Damn! Imagine staking your token, and then being able to earn Ethereum. That's cool. Smart liquidity options. Ability to add, remove one-sided LP to help easily aid in permanent loss or provide easy price rebalancing. Launch multi-asset pools. Built-in liquidity locking option. Anti-dump technology. It's, I don't know. It's almost like they're promising too much. Anti-dump technology. All pairs will have the ability to program circuit breakers that can temporarily give sell limits to stabilize trading. I don't know. It's a little fishy looking, but I might be wrong. Front-running bot protection. That's cool. And they have an app, so that's cool. You can track your own rewards on the app. And is it like, do they give to, okay, so they give to charities for like animal shelter. We will match $1 for $1 on the first 750 in donations every month. Okay. And that's for Pan-African Sanctuary Alliance. FEG ecosystem, fully decentralized. There's no one main owner of the token. All decisions are made in the community's favor. See, like, tokens like these, I would be really careful with. I got into this one called Pikachu the other few weeks ago, and I was like, why did I do that? I thought it was going to be something more than it was, and then, so no more of those. I won't go into, like, I'm really cautious about the animal tokens. After Doge started popping and doing all this stuff, there was a surgence of all these animal tokens, like Hoj or Hog or whatever, Chow, and then Ape and Poodles. There's a whole bunch of animal tokens. Like back in the summer, it was food tokens. Now it's animal tokens. And they're like, oh, we give a percentage of our gains to animal shelters or whatever. But still, they don't really tell you what exactly they do. They're going to have an NFT sale, FEG, future potential partnerships. And if this is an anonymous team, which it seems like it might be, you got to be careful. This might be a rug project. Who knows? Or it might not be. They have a lot of multimedia, social media. So anyways. But it looks like a professional website. It's not something I personally would buy, though. Rot? No, I hate rot. Oh, it's nasty. Why would you want to buy rot? Like, who would want to be that? It's like there's like, what is it? Like there's boogers and gross, just all sorts of gross stuff on the website. It's not even on here anymore. It doesn't even show up. So no, I don't like rot. What's up, Graham Roger? Coming with an exchange is not. I'm not saying it's trash. I think maybe he was saying rot sounds like trash. What's up, Anthony Montero? How you doing, bro? Dracula. People keep trying to shill that to me. There's so many of the same thing. It's just a different brand, different branding, different marketing. Yeah, DRC. Yeah, I know about that. I'm not really into that. I'll check it out real quick, but It's cheap, but I don't really see it going anywhere. But there's some like hardcore, diehard fans of this token. I mean, it actually does. It's on an upward trajectory, so it looks pretty good. Higher high, higher lows. It's looking like it's in an upward channel, like a lot of these. So it looks okay on the chart. The volume's pretty low. Volume's not going much higher. Huh. ETN, that's another good one. That's another one. I recently bought it. I never really wanted it, but I'm already making gains on it, so it's not dead. People are calling it dead. It's not dead, that's for sure. Electronium, it's got a big market cap, $589 million. That's huge. And it's not really well known here in the U.S. That's the thing. But in third world countries and countries where a lot of people don't have bank accounts, this is what they use. They're going to be using this, and they're very excited about this. This is the first one like where you could mine on your phone. I remember that. So I downloaded the app. I used to mine, but it was such a minuscule amount. I was like, this is not even worth it. May as well buy it. May as well buy it. But it's going up. The chart looks good. Let's take a look real quick. See? Now it's just hit a little resistance, but it's about to. It has a little rockiness ahead, but not too much. And the volumes are looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Yeah. So I'm gonna hodl that. Yeah. U.S.C. Someone else was telling me about that on Twitter, I think. Anthony Montero, are you the guy who was telling me about that on Twitter? Yeah, I think you are. I'm not sure. And then I'll check out Alt-Szn too. That one actually started moving, I think. U.S.C. Hit the thumbs if you like the music, and if you don't like it, you can hit the thumbs down if you want. I'm not sure, if it's good for the stream or not. I don't know if it helps with the flow. This is only a $10 million market cap. What is it? It's a protocol trust. U-Trust. What is it? Oh, it looks like it broke out of a bull flag. So it's looking kind of bearish. It'll probably come back down here to 9 cents, which is not too much lower, but a little bit. But I might be wrong. I don't know. It might not come back down. These aren't, the CoinGecko chart's not extremely accurate. But yeah, I mean, it did break out of a bull flag down to the bottom. But it's actually almost at support diagonally. So whatever this token is, I mean, this is probably not a bad time to buy some, if it's any good at least. It's almost at support, you see that? Yeah, you could tell, you see what I'm talking about though. A diagonal support, which diagonal supports are not as reliable as a horizontal support. Just real quick, I'm gonna glance at this. I'll just glance at the website. It's so freaking warm in here. Hold on, give me a sec, guys. I like that. See, this is why I like Augur. It's the same kind of thing. You get paid to be as accurate as possible. The predictions market, basically. That's pretty cool. Get paid for your reviews and data. Should earn from the reviews you're creating, the data you share. YouTube pays you for creating trustworthy reviews and ratings. It's kind of like a tricky concept, though. So this one's going to have to be worked on for years, I think, before they can perfect it. Before any protocol, any group, anything, any platform can actually perfect anything like this. Because trust is a big deal these days. And it's very hard to trust any review. It's really, you have to know how to trust something. Like, you have to know all the little, you have to check off so many little boxes in order to be able to trust anything nowadays, So you have to go through a checklist. And that's the sole purpose of blockchain, it's trustless. When I say trustless, that means you won't have to put that energy towards figuring out if you can trust this or that, because it's all verified and transparent on the blockchain. And the smart contracts will perform no matter what, no manipulation possible. This is pretty cool. I like the concept. So this is actually one I'm going to write down. Trying to figure out what Adam Stevens is talking about. U.S.C. You trust. I don't know what it stands for. Privacy is a feature, not an option. Well, I like what they're all about. I'll tell you that much. I'm going to have to look more into this. Hopefully they get listed on better exchanges. I like it. That's cool. So, Leon, what I like to do is write down the ticker, U2 protocol, whatever it's called. U2 coin, whatever. It's already going up. It's going up. Okay. It was 11 cents, man. And then the market cap's only 10 million, and then you can buy it on Uniswap. Okay. Now, I like this. I like the KuCoin coins. There's another coin I'll show you real quick. It might be a good time to buy if you're looking for a quick flip, a good trade. Maybe a 20, 40, 100% trade in the next few days. Let me see if it's still down. This one's on this one's on KuCoin. Yeah, it's still down, but yeah, it's still pretty good. Still pretty good buy. This thing dumped hard today and yesterday. I don't know why, but traders are going to take notice, and they're going to buy it up. And it's basically at Velo. Let's see. It's basically at support. Yeah, it's getting bought up, or well, let's take a look. It might go down another leg. Let's take a look. And from that body So these bodies here, what do you think? Might be a good buy. I don't know. Because it came straight down. I hadn't seen anything like that. I don't know what happened or why people, maybe one person was dumping. I don't know who dumped on that. But this thing is due for a big bounce. And I don't have any. I don't own any, but I noticed a trader on Twitter talking about it. So, it's just like an insane falling wedge. It's not even a falling wedge. It's just, I don't know what it is. I guess it is. Yeah, it's a falling wedge, but look at that. Whew, man, that thing's going to bounce hard. Probably tomorrow. Let's see. So because I'm just showing you guys because maybe one or two of you want to take advantage of that. I mean, it might go past support if there was something terrible enough that it's just going to keep dumping. I don't know. But hey, $100, throw $100 in there, $50, you might get 100% gain tomorrow. Who knows? If it just goes back up to here. Yeah. If it just goes back up to here, that's 100%. Almost. If you throw $1,000 in there, you can make $2,000. But now, I might be wrong. It might not, but you don't see that very often without a bounce. So it's kind of cool. I can see it long term making a big ascending triangle and then popping someday. Popping. Like Mary Poppins. Yeah, it's just kind of seems like it wants to form a huge ascending triangle. Anyways. You'll take that bet with the handy? Jeez. Well, hopefully she's enough, to give you to make that bet worth it. Or he, it doesn't matter, whatever. Good evening, Crypto Insomniac. Been filling those bags, man. This whole month has been like just rebalancing, filling bags, just waiting. Oof. And you better bet your ass that I'm truly, seriously bullish on April. Yup. How about Yelp? Let's take a look at Yelp. That's a good one. Very underrated DeFi protocol. Yeah, see, it's just going up. Yelp. Yeah, it's doing the same thing it did back here. Wow, that's cool. On the daily. I like that. This platform, when it fully comes out, I'm staking my Yelp right now. It's called Yield Optimization Platform. Yelp. Yelp.finance, I think. I think that's it. It's powered by Ethereum and Polkadot ecosystems. It's an all-in-one optimization application. So it makes it easy for everyone to access the yield markets, giving you control, custody, insights, and flexibility directly in one single application. It has a clean UX user interface. The protocol is their proprietary mechanism to allow everyone simplified access to yield markets, providing dynamic portfolio management with automated impermanent loss protection, aggregation, and reward protocols. That's pretty cool. A lot of yield farmers are going to like this. And it's not even out yet. Yelp automates your engagement with yield markets with custom control parameters. The problem is, okay, I'm not going to go through all that, but I think this will be popular. It's very well put together. It's coming out. I don't know when the launch is. I think in a month. I think it's in April. So, anyways, so it's pretty cool. This guy's popular too. I think where did he come from? Yeah, so you can integrate Ethereum, Polkadot, Binance Smart Chain, EOS, Solana, Near, and Neo. So it's going to have everything. It's partners with Don't Buy Meme. They partner with them. Well, not partner, but they were featured on the platform to where you could farm Yelp on the Don't Buy Meme platform. That's where I found out about it. It's done me well so far. I found out about a lot of them on that platform. So, who is that guy? He's famous though. People respect him. I forgot where he came from. I'm trying to find it. Who's that old lady behind you on camera? You know what, dude? I think you've done that before. ETH advisor. I think he was an Ethereum advisor. So he worked on Ethereum when it was coming out. These people are like Ethereum people. They created Solidity, architecture, STEM, big data. There's pretty like professional people here. iOS, PHP, front end, Java graphics. Yeah. So, anyways. Oh, the advisory board. Whatever. So anyways, I just want to show that to you guys real quick. So, AXPR. That's another one. Okay, this one's doing well. I think this one's going to be pretty popular. $6 million market cap. Hold on a sec. Cool. AXPR, Expire. I think I played this on the... it's very low liquidity, low volume, but the price looks good. Not a lot of people trading it back and forth, so I guess that means just people are buying it to hold it, which is not a bad thing. It means companies have faith in it, they're going to hold it, stake it, whatever. There is a video, I'm going to play it real quick. It's very short.
It's important to have stated that businesses today are not as efficient as they should be. You've all probably seen it. Paper, spreadsheets, PDFs, and operating systems from the 90s. These are all processes that suck up time and revenues, and yet they're everywhere. Meet Expire. We create digital transformational software products that automate and remove processes that shouldn't be present in a cutting-edge enterprise. One of our products, Resolver, is, for example, used by a top 10 global hedge fund to optimize their operational performance. All Expire products use innovative solutions such as artificial intelligence and blockchain technology, removing the strain of time-intensive manual tasks for good. An example of time-intensive manual tasks can be found within compliance. The compliance departments from 3 banks the size of Citi would be able to fill the entirety of London's Wembley Stadium. With Expire's products, we...
Okay. So that was enough, I guess. Anyways, so this one's I like this one. It's very low cap, $6 million. That's very low cap. If it keeps going up, it has a lot of potential to give out some pretty good gains. And I don't do predictions like, oh, it's gonna make you, it's gonna go to $100 or something like. I don't do predictions like that because I don't know. I don't really calculate things like that. I don't really try to give predictions like that. Yeah, like I said, it's very low volume, very low volume. So not a lot of people have heard of it yet. Anyways, oh yeah, I said holochain. I would do holochain. So let's take a look at that. I don't have any holochain. Billion, almost $2 billion in the market cap. Some people think this one's dead. It's not. Oh, and then I'm gonna show you also Energy Web Token. I don't own any of that, but it is a very good time to make an entry, to enter that one. And I'll show you the chart, and I'll show you why. It's finally time to get in. Because I haven't liked it. It's been not doing anything the last year. It went from $5 to 15 in a year. It only did a 3x. That's not much. But it looks like a good entry at the moment, and I'll show you the chart. Now this is impressive. Jeez. What? Why did I sell my holochain, man? Why did I sell? I sold down here. Ugh. Jeez. Is that a great year? Oops. Cool. Sorry. Head over to, yeah, I had a lot too. It was so cheap. Now it's starting to get a little more expensive. But yeah, holochain, let me see if they redid their, it's in the top 100 now. Oh man, they're doing something right. Wow. The holoports came out. Everyone hates holochain. A lot of people can't stand it. But this one's going to be good. It's very different. It's like Hashgraph. It's kind of like Hedera in a way. It's not really truly blockchain. I think it's DAG, or I don't know. I don't really know the technicals of that kind of stuff. That's like GDLT. You want to ask him about that stuff. He knows all that stuff. Anyways, well, I think they redid the website because it looks better than I think it looked back last time. Anyways, looking good. It's probably not even a bad time to buy some and just hodl long term. Just like Hedera Hashgraph, which I'll check out that chart too. So we'll go to first we'll go to EWT. I'll show you that one. That I think it's a good looking chart and good time to buy in. Okay, so right there you could tell it looks like it's gearing up to make some moves, and then there's really not much of a resistance above it until you get to around here, and then it might dip again and go up. I don't know, but this is probably the lowest you'll ever see it again, in my opinion. Yeah, because it's been accumulating for so long. Elon Musk is tied to it, I guess, somehow. I haven't really checked it out too much, but that's really promising. That's a very good thing. So, as you can see, not a bad entry. But it is at resistance. So once it pops, it'll kind of do its thing. It's a very organic looking project. The ups and downs are not too big, not too small. They're just buys. A lot of people are just kind of selling off the whales, I guess. You know, people who got in early, who got a crap ton of it, and they're just, you know, living off it. That's a good one. We'll take a look at Hedera Hashgraph as well against Bitcoin. This one's done very well so far. Do-it-yourself investing, he said when he looked at the chart, it looked just like Bitcoin did when it first came out. So, you know, because I didn't know what it looked like. He's been in it longer than me. It looks like it's creating a bull flag, and damn, if it goes, oh, man, I mean, it has the ability. It does look like it's at a floor. Like, this is the floor to me. Really looks like it. And that's even kind of like a head and shoulders type deal. Yeah. So that's very bullish looking. That came down just a little, just enough to create an actual legit head and shoulders. So Hedera's looking bullish. Like, and it's already been on a tear. This thing is probably just all up from here. That would be my guess, because it's been accumulating all month, or at least half of the month, and the volume just died down because not a lot of buyers, not a lot of sellers. Everyone's been waiting for Bitcoin to kind of make a move up or down before they sold or bought. And but you see what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, I mean, that's definitely an inverse head and shoulders. Even if it's kind of like a jagged, little, not like perfect or anything, but it's still. Peace. Thought you were talking about Doge. Why would I talk about Doge? I mean, I'll look at Doge. I don't hate Doge. I just don't. It's just a hype coin. That's all. That's the only thing with it. And it's cheap. Look at that. It's under 100 sats. But the thing is like unlimited supply. Ooh. Eesh. Dude. This must have been when Elon tweeted. Look at that, man. Boom. How did anyone know? You know what, though? He did give us a warning last summer. He really did. I remember that. He tweeted out that tweet and said it's inevitable. Doge was going to sweep over the global financial system. And then look what he did. I bet that was planned out. It's crazy. But the way I see it, he started the bull run. He started the alt season. Because typically Doge is the one that, it's like the shot heard around the world. Doge is the one that typically starts off bull markets for alt seasons. That's usually what it is. And so I think maybe he started that himself, you know? It's at a very strong support. I mean, it's, wow. But to be quite honest, well, yeah. No, it almost looks like a descending triangle, but it's not. Because you would go from, we went up here, you would actually go from like here. So it's actually just a sideways channel, really. All it is a accumulation zone. It's probably going to go up again. I hate to say it, but it's probably a good one to have in your portfolio just because of the hype factor, and everyone like loves it for some reason. It's really probably worth buying a little bit right now, because if that's the bottom, but it's really hugging the bottom, this thing could drop hard. If it does drop, it's going to drop probably pretty hard, probably to there, or to there, or to there. So I don't know about it. Then again, you could create somewhat of a falling wedge too. You could see a little bit of a falling wedge there. So it really is kind of a falling wedge, I guess. I don't know. But that's still a descending triangle. I don't know. That's a difficult one. So, you know what I'll do? I'll actually go check it out against Tether. That's actually creating, sorry, that's actually creating a somewhat of a, whoops. An ascending triangle. But it came down, it broke out of that. But you could still consider it one, like if you draw it long enough. I bet this one's just totally following Bitcoin, really. Totally, because there's no volume. The volume died down. Watch Elon Musk come out and do another tweet storm. Just watch. And then soon enough, you know, oh my gosh, I might want to buy some of this, you know. I'm sick of being left out of all the fun because I could see the same damn thing happening. A whole nother leg. A whole nother one. You know, everyone wants it to go to $1. I don't think that's even possible, but you never know. Like that wouldn't even happen. It would probably be the same length as this. It'd be the same length. So, you know, it'd be shorter. Something like that. It'd be another one of those, you know. I could see that happening totally, and probably within a week. Watch, do on the daily. Probably like within a week or so, maybe a little shorter actually, because the market cap is so high. It's gonna take a lot more to get it higher now. But then there's so much mania and hype about it. But I mean, people who got in because of Doge, like. By now they should know. They should have maybe like found out about other ones that are probably a little more utilizable. Then again, there's probably a lot of young people in this one. It's mostly, I think it's young people on TikTok and stuff like that who are just discovering crypto. Be my guess. Who knows, man? Who knows where Doge can go? Bought it cheap. Samantha Jane likes it. I don't know if you know who she is, but she said it's going to make people rich. She said that. She's just like, oh, it's going to make people rich. I just couldn't get my mind wrapped around it, but now I see what she was saying. All it took was a tweet storm from the second, or he was like the richest person at the time, the richest person in the world. Obviously, people think about him and they think about money. And they think about fame, and they think about just success. And he's going to Mars. I mean, he's just milestone after milestone. He just crushes everyone. He blows everyone out of the water when it comes to success and innovation. I don't like it too risky, long and short. I'll stay away from Dogecoin, doggy coin. Doge is one of my few we've talked about today. With some serious risk in a sea of better investments. Totally. There's way better investments with utility. You know, we the first thing you got to look for is utility. Unless you're a trader, then you're looking at charts. You know, you don't even care what they do. You're just looking at charts. The chart will tell you everything you need to know. All right. I did a video on that. It's called Information Theory, or what is it? Dan Hild. Let me see. He did a good article on it, and I did a video on it. Let me see if that's it. Information theory. Information theory of money. So basically what he says is, if people find something valuable, if they see value in it, the price actually will go up. The price will go up. So the charts actually do matter, you know? The amount of money in a project really actually makes, you know, you could see it from a monetary value, you could see it on a fundamental value. If the price keeps going up, there's something about it people find valuable. And so obviously it's kind of like NFTs. It doesn't have any value until many different people find it valuable. Like Beeple's NFT went for about $70 million only because other people, you know, find him extremely valuable. I don't know. So they're a coordinating force of a free market system. Now, the only problem with that is that this isn't exactly a free market, guys, because you have people influencing other people. And in this day and age, it's very hard to trust people. There's a lot of people who will lie and they'll exaggerate, whatever. They'll say anything to get the price up. So that's why I don't really think it's a free market. It's not that. Now, back then, he might, I think he works for Kraken or something. So of course he's like part of the system. He'll tell it like they want us to hear it. But actually a very good article. And I would recommend reading it just so you can kind of understand what a free market is supposed to be like. So for the most part, that's why I say, oh, this chart looks organic. I like it, you know? When I see a good chart that looks organic, like VeChain. VeChain looks pretty good now, you know? Before it kind of seemed manipulated back in 2019, 2020. It did seem kind of manipulated, just like XRP, which is definitely manipulated. There's no doubt about that. But, it might not even, XRP might not even have its big day till like 2022, like next year. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I mean, if we did have a free market, it would be, dang, wouldn't that be a good world? Wouldn't that be a great world? Where everything was just, you could just trust everyone, you know? I think Doge is due for a minting, and it will be dumped on the market, no cap. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's why I don't think it'll go to $1. That's like, no, that's like, that's a false hope. I don't think it's actually going to happen. I don't think it's possible because they'll just they mint it, and it has no supply cap. It has no total supply cap. That's the problem with Doge. So it's, I think it's just hyped. It's hyped, and it's like this. Check this one out. It's like this. Seriously. Look at this one. When you go to this latest of Elon Musk, it's like this. Everyone just follows Elon Musk just because he's Elon Musk. So if he types about Doge, people don't care. They know it's going to get hyped. They get in, they make money, or they lose all their money, which is definitely could happen at any minute, But that's it, They enter the mind of Elon Musk and they don't care. They don't ask questions, but they're like slaves to his hype. He's a hype machine, He doesn't care either. I don't know. He's a really interesting guy. I've been studying him, but he tweets out memes. What kind of world are we in? Like the richest guy in the world kind of acts like a kid. It's so bizarre. We are in like bizarro world. It's kind of fun though. I'll tell you the truth. At least he doesn't act like an old banker, or like Warren Buffett or something, or like the Rothschilds. He's the exact opposite. So at least he's doing some cool stuff with his money. He's not like, I don't think he's trying to control us as much as they are. It seems like he's like the new elite. And we're leaving the old established elite kind of behind in the dust. That's where we're headed. That's how I see it. Yeah, it's called Elongate. Elongate. because he tweeted out. He said, please, if there's ever any kind of scandal about me, please call it Elon Gate. I mean, see, he's been joking around a lot lately. He's probably just having fun because of all the attention he's getting, the success of Tesla. He's just massively successful right now. I mean, there's no denying that. So, Nuke, thanks for the super chat. Check Rainy on Dex Tools. It's sub 4K. What? Sub 4,000? Hold on. Okay, what do you mean sub 4,000? Like sub 4,000 tokens? Oh, okay. Sub 4,000 total tokens? Let's take a look real quick. Since you gave me a super chat, I'll check it out, man. Thanks. Let's see. And it's on CoinGecko. It's always the first thing you need to make sure that if it's on CoinGecko, okay, that's a good first sign. Liquidity provided in automated market. Like, okay, can be removed. So they're telling us like it could be a rug. Just be careful. Rainicorn. Super low trading volume, which probably means it's a low market cap. There's a billion supply, so you're saying it's 4K. Oh, 4 million. Okay, I was like, because if it was 4K, like the minute I start looking at it, going through it, that thing's gonna explode, you know. It's 4 million though. That's still pretty low. That's good. That's low, but is it a good project? That's the question. It's still very new, and it's only on Uniswap, which most of these are. I almost thought that was a double top for a second, but it's not. Double tops are really. I can't stand seeing a double top on charts because it signifies something's due to go down for a little while. So I'll go check it out. It's called rainycoin.io. Deflationary NFT farming token with 100% carbon offsets. They're building an exciting NFT universe. Rainicorn proudly supports World Wildlife Foundation Australia as a partner in conservation. We are also excited to have adopted Koya, the orangutan, via WWF Australia. Okay. Aspirations of delivering greater value to our hodlers. Off the back of our strong launch, we intend to deliver real alpha to our community via NFT farming coupled with exclusive NFT drops from well-known and emerging artists. We'll be launching 2 staking pools, Rainbow, where the holder can lock up Rainy, and Unicorn, where the Uniswap ETH Rainy tokens can be staked. The LP tokens. Okay. Okay, so you use the reward. It's the exact same thing as Don't Buy Meme. Same farming concept. You stake it. It's like with meme. You stake your meme into a pool, and then you farm pineapples, which is basically the same thing. Points, or tokens, and then once you get enough of those tokens. They have these drops of NFTs, but these like real artists, they drop their NFTs there, and they go by rare, they go by common, uncommon, and rare, and then they have one that's only like a 1 of 1, and that's up for auction. Those usually go by those go by tens of thousands of dollars. So I've never been able to do those, but and then you earn points, and then you buy NFTs with those points. So. Same concept. This will probably be successful, but it's not something I would take a chance on, especially because it's on Uniswap. And if if I'm going to buy something on Uniswap, it's going to be something I really want at this point because of the gas fees, which actually have been very nice lately because the congestion has been super low because of all the low volume. No one's trying to take chances, trying to figure out if Bitcoin's going up or down. So if you're trying to buy anything on Uniswap, it might be a good time to do it before the action starts picking up again. I don't know. Let's take a look real quick. So thanks for the super chat. I checked it out. This is pretty cool. I'm not gonna buy it, but you know, it's kind of a generic it's like a generic NFT project. Basically, kind of looking to capitalize on, you know, people's interest in it. But it adds a little feature to where they do donate to World Wildlife Foundation, which kind of plays on people's emotions, gets them drawn in. Everyone loves animals, right? I mean, everyone loves supporting the wildlife and animals, and I do. I love animals, so you know that kind of tickles my heart a little. But I can always see past the kind of stuff like that. But it is cool though. That's cool. So yeah, if you're into this kind of thing, definitely check it out. It's a low market cap. I'm sure something like this will definitely make multiples for you, but not for long. I don't think this would be a sustainable kind of project, but because going with the fad, there's so many other tokens that do the same thing. But it did just come out, so it probably has a good couple of weeks of pumping, would be my guess. I don't know. I don't know, but it's just decent. It looks decent, better than some of the other ones I've seen. Elon Musk agreed? No way. Dude, that's huge for Bitcoin Cash, man. Yeah, that's really big. Because what comes after Bitcoin? The next Bitcoin fork, Bitcoin Cash. What comes after that? Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision, which I actually own. I own a little bit. I really do get bullish on contrarian coins, ones that everyone hates. That's why I got into friggin' XRP at the beginning, because everyone hated it, and everyone still hates it. That's why it's still definitely a good one to have in your portfolio, because there is definitely a reason that there's an extreme amount of hatred towards it. Not just a little, not just it gets ignored. People lash out towards it. People hate it. And there's something with that. Same as with BSV and Craig Wright. I mean, forget about the guy, but there's something mysterious that happened back then, you know. I don't know. And he apparently he does have the wallet or something, but he doesn't have the keys. I don't know. That's why I just hold a few, you know, just in case. I would like to see this though, you know. Okay, so Kim.com, this was 4 days ago. I didn't even hear about this till now. I'm going to get a sip of water. It's just warming up. Like, it is so warm today. Man, yeah, it's warm. Kim.com said, try and buy it. And this guy, he got famous from a long time ago. I think he's a hacker or something, or I forgot what he's famous for. What is he famous for? He's an entrepreneur. He became rich with Bitcoin, I think, a long time ago. Gamer. He's an innovator, entrepreneur, artist, internet freedom fighter, father of 5. I forgot exactly what his claim to fame was, but I think he's kind of like an Edward Snowden type guy. He wants to expose the truth about the government and stuff. I'm not sure. So he said, try and buy a soda with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the median fee is $8.92. And by median, that's the average, basically. Bitcoin Cash, the median fee is 1/10 of a cent. And that's a humongous difference. That's like almost kind of like XRP compared to Bitcoin. But of course, XRP is a little cheaper than Bitcoin Cash. But I did not know that. I didn't know that about Bitcoin Cash. Over half of all cash payments worldwide are under $10. Bitcoin Cash is serving the mass market. And you guys don't forget, this one, you know what? Bitcoin Cash is probably very highly underrated, guys. Just like Litecoin. But Bitcoin Cash is probably even more underrated than Litecoin. It's on the PayPal app. There's only 4. Bitcoin, and only 2 of them have really run a lot and gotten a lot of attention. Bitcoin Cash has not got like any attention lately, guys. Doesn't that mean like maybe we should take a look at the chart and see if maybe it's a buying opportunity, if we should buy in? Let's take a look. He says over half of all cash payments worldwide are under $10. Bitcoin Cash is serving the mass market, not just the 1%. So what his point is that Bitcoin's for the 1% because it's very expensive. It's a store of value. You can't really do much with it. But Bitcoin Cash is faster and cheaper. That's what he's saying. And then Elon Musk replied. He said, fair point. That's pretty big. I mean, that's huge. Wow. I'm going to just tweet it out just to create more awareness. Bitcoin, it does that all the time. So that's pretty cool. That's good. And now I will. Then someone else said, this is why we need something like Dogecoin, right, Elon? With fast speeds and low fees, Doge makes for an actual spendable cryptocurrency. And he said, He noticed. He said, I'm watching. I'm paying attention. Dude, it's probably good to buy both. It's probably good to have some Doge and Bitcoin Cash. If Elon Musk knows about both, he's talking about both, he's replying to both. Let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash. Because it's gotten so little attention lately. People can't stand it. But, I've heard behind the scenes. I heard that it's going to do some amazing things this year. I wonder if what I heard was right. So against Bitcoin, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Against Bitcoin, all down. It's just down. I mean, that, we'll do, I don't know. And it's up against $1. Huh. So during alt-season, it'll go up against both. It's probably a nice, good time to buy. Now that is quite a head and shoulders, though. That is quite a head and shoulders. But it already did kind of go down. It might actually want to. You think it wants to come all the way down? Possibly. And then maybe during the summer it'll be. But the thing is, this thing has been in accumulation for so long. Really not done a whole lot. We want to look at it on an older exchange. like Bittrex, has probably been on there longer. Yeah. So this is the old bull market. It really spiked. Wow. I mean, look, it spiked all the way to 0.48. It was half of a Bitcoin. Damn. Damn. If it did that again, it would it would go to like at this point it would go to like $30,000, guys. If it went to half a Bitcoin. Wow. I mean, look at that accumulation. People think it's dead, but it's kind of in a falling wedge. What if it's not dead? Dude, all it takes, remember Doge? Remember what Doge looked like? All it takes is an Elon tweet. That's all it takes. The next best thing might be Bitcoin Cash. I mean, what are two huge topics in the news right now? In the financial news? Obviously, the US dollar and Bitcoin. So cash and Bitcoin. Bitcoin Cash. It obviously would appeal to people, I bet, especially now, especially because it's coming out on paper. I wouldn't even doubt that very soon, this is a very huge falling wedge. This thing has so much potential to absolutely skyrocket out of nowhere. Thanks for telling me that. I don't know who did. I forgot. I appreciate it. Very interesting. Wow. So, I mean, and it's very much at the end of this formation. And it's not exactly a descending triangle, which it kind of looks like, but it's not. Let's take a look, a little closer look. Look at that. Jeez. You guys, this thing's going to absolutely explode, I think. But I might be wrong. I wouldn't want to be, saying that if, I don't know, So, okay. So it has a little bit longer, maybe, whoops. Yeah, it could go on till summer. Who knows? That's what I said earlier. Maybe that's dude. I mean, right now it should pop. It's probably gonna pop pretty soon, like in the next week or so, next 2 weeks. I mean, to at least go to the top of this formation or this pattern. Then it might come back down, but. Maybe by the end of the year, it'll just explode. Mega upload. Oh, that's what it was. He had a lot of influence on the internet. It's had a lot of time to accumulate and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. I'm glad you brought that up. That's pretty cool. Because it looks like a really good time to buy this. Now, if it went from, we can actually do a little math. If it went from 0.48, 0.0089, let's take a look real quick. That would be a 53x. So it would be, that would be a pretty big gain if it just went back to its all-time high. I think that was its all-time high. Half a Bitcoin. That's a lot of Satoshis. Hey, Walber's World, how you doing? Southside Player. Which one? Bitcoin Cash? Now, I am in Litecoin now. I was resisting for a long time, but I like it now because the Litecoin community is super bullish on AMP, and they're helping push the awareness of it all. So like the AMP community and Litecoin community and the Zcash community, they're all kind of like intermingled together. So it's pretty cool. So I am in Litecoin. You'll be able to spend it from your PayPal app. You'll be able to spend it from Flexa, obviously. Yeah, it seems like further down, maybe further down in the year. Awesome. Litecoin 300 coming. It's at like, what is it, 175 right now, something like that. So yeah, that's almost 100% gain. It'll probably be an 85% gain or 80% gain soon. Yeah. Oh, Cork chain. Yeah, I think that's the one someone said that earlier. On the weekly chart. QKC, right? QKC. Oh, you're right. Because look at all the volume. Damn. It reminds me of CNS. Centric. Because the Centric was just dead. Flatlined for multiple months, many, many months. And the volume was rising and rising and rising. And then all of a sudden, CNS started going up out of nowhere. This one looks like it's starting to curve upwards. So, yeah. Looks like it wants to burst out of that. And then kind of come up. Well, it's going to come up to here. It'll come up to here first, which is a more than a 3x. That's pretty cool. That was a great suggestion right there. I'm going to write this one down. I'm going to write this one down so I could take a look at it a little later. Yeah, it looks like it's probably a low cap too. But you're right, man. It looks bullish. We'll take a look at the CoinGecko. The technical, the fundamentals and stuff. Yeah, it's in the top 200. I mean, that's so funny because I don't really hear about it very, very often. It's only 77 Satoshis. Almost a $300 million market cap. We go to the max chart. Yeah, it's about to pop out. It's going to hit a big resistance right here, though. It's not big, but it's going to hit some resistance. And then after that, it's off to the races, it seems. So that's pretty cool. And then let's see, you can get it on you can get it on Bitrue. I can't get it on Binance. You can get it on Binance, but I can't because I'm in the U.S. But you can get it on Bitrue. Pretty cool. You can get it on KuCoin. The volume's pretty low, but it's not low enough that it'll ruin your trade. You just buy don't buy it too much. Nice. It's looking pretty good. And then, this is against the US dollar, this chart. So against Bitcoin, it's even, it's even lower. It's way lower. Yeah. I mean, most things against Bitcoin are very low because Bitcoin's been taking charge, taking most of the market cap. And then once Bitcoin kind of slows down, it accumulates, and then now, if it blows up again, I think the alts will blow up as well. I'll write it down. Check that out. Quark chain, QKC, right? QKC. Quark chain. It's funny that it has more volume, more liquidity on Bitrue than KuCoin. Yeah, SLT. I checked it out the other day on my live stream. and I didn't like it because I can't buy it anywhere. Like I have to go sign up for some Stellar exchange, and I'm not really like trying to jump through hoops to sign up for all these different exchanges at the moment. I'm pretty like comfortable with KuCoin, Coinbase Pro, Gemini Pro, or Daily Active Trader, or whatever it's called, and BitTrue, Bittrex, the ones I'm already signed up for. But yeah, it did look good. I liked it until I found out where that I couldn't get it on barely any exchanges. I'm sure it's going to be good. I'm sure it's going to be pretty pretty good. Yeah, it's probably doing great. But so yeah, oh damn, yeah, it's doing very good. The volume's up, price is up. It's these coins though, I'll be honest, these coins that do very well because they're hard to get. Those are the ones that do very well because the ones with a lot of money, the ones who know, the veterans, the OGs, they know that if you get a coin before it's on any exchanges, that's when you make the most gains. So I'll take it just for you. I'll show the website. I'm getting tired. Sorry. It's just so warm and I'm like drowsy. Research and development, business development of products for investment banking. It's also important to note that investment banks, asset managers, blah, blah, blah. Fundraisings are key. Blockchain. We consider Ethereum, Stellar, and Tezos as the... Damn, I forgot about Tezos. Oh my gosh. I totally forgot about that one. It's been so long. Yeah, so it looks very good though. You're right. This looks pretty solid. Whatever this is, I could tell. Stellar's solid. It's just very underrated stuff. So, I see. What's up, bro? Good to go. Gave some good suggestions the other day on Expire, OVR, and Unistake. So let's take a look. Serum, breakout, rounded bottom, retest, reverse. What does RS mean? Flip. I forgot what RS means. Okay. $245 million market cap. It's on Solana and Ethereum blockchains. Max supply is 10 billion. Ooh. Oh. Oh, wow. The circulating supply is only 50 million. That's so they're going to be able to put out a lot of tokens. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. We'll go to max and check it out. Yeah, it looks like it's going back up to create one of those big sideways cup and handles, kind of maybe. Kind of like a U.S.C. Yeah, volume's been dying out. That's good though. That's a good sign when it goes down that far in price, but the volume doesn't really rise. It's mostly like big whales just dumping. So very a small amount of people dumping a large amount of tokens, if that makes sense. So not a lot of activity from many different people. That means if it's dumping and there's not a lot of volume, it's just like one or two people. It's probably more, but. They're just maybe dumping it for another project. Maybe they're manipulating it. maybe, who knows? Maybe it's the team. They need money for the project. Who knows? Resistance support flip. Okay, that makes sense. Let's take a look. What is that against Bitcoin or is that against USD? Looks like it could go up from there. Oh yeah. Yeah, it wigged down nicely, but it got bought up real quick. So there's definitely bullish people on this. There are definitely bullish investors on this one. And now it's just very calm, just waiting for Bitcoin. That's it. Just waiting for Bitcoin. And this is on the weekly. Let me go on the daily. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's getting bought up nicely. It's getting bought up nicely. So it looks like it's on a, this is probably a good time to buy. Well, actually, it's at kind of a resistance, so that's not always, that's not a good time to buy. You want to see if it like flips resistance first. Yeah, I don't know, right? This is kind of a tough one. It looks good though. If Bitcoin spikes up, this will probably like spike up too. It'll probably have a big green candle or something like up to here. It'll probably have a big green candle, like up to here or something. You know, or like here first, and then here. It looks like it wants to go up, and then also the volume is rising as well. It looks pretty good, and that's a good call. It's a pretty good call. And also too, you can you can also draw a. This is nice because you can draw a falling wedge too. It's from here. I guess from here. Is that how? See right there. It really wants to break out of that wedge. Now, like I said though, there's two resistances there that it's hitting. So you would want to be very cautious buying at this single point. It's very difficult to tell if it's going to go up or down. But my guess would be like, obviously long term it's going up. That was just a, little correction in the month of March, which basically everything did. And so it's hitting two resistances right there. If it goes past both, then I'd say it's bullish. It'll probably come up here. So what it'll do is it'll hit this, hit right here. It'll come up to this point, and then it'll come back down, maybe. And then maybe to this inflection point. I don't know. And then it'll go back up, something like that. So it's it's risky. I wouldn't even buy it right now because there's a possibility it comes back down. Comes back down here, comes back down. And then it goes up after that. But there's also the possibility. So you just want to wait for a breakout or if it comes down. So if it breaks out, that's when you buy. When it breaks out, you buy. If it comes, but it might come back down, then you can buy that down here. Because you see, it's not really tapping the bottom as much, but it's not even tapping the top as much either. Anyways, but it's very bullish, like looks bullish midterm and long term. Nice. Southside play, thanks. Let's check those out. SPY. Are you talking about, you're not talking about the SPX? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're talking about? The S&P? I don't do stocks. So I have no idea how to look it up or anything. SPY. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna look it up because I don't trade these. I've never really gone over these on the channel. Hey, Eternal Conscious. Thanks for the $3.33 super chat, bro. That's cool. The ETF, okay. Yeah. ETFs are safe. Yeah, I don't have any money on Robinhood. I don't really do that. I'm just crypto. I'm in crypto. I will take profit though eventually. I don't know when. And I want to put money into Square and probably Nvidia maybe and CRISPR. Although I don't really know if I really am down with the gene editing thing. But I know CRISPR will do well, and Kathy Wood's bullish on it, as well as Tesla, and she's very, very good at what she does. VU, so are those all stocks or ETFs, like in the stock market? Because I'm not really into that. I got out of the stock market freaking 3 years ago, maybe 2.5. I'll check out energy. Yeah. What's up, fam? Check out energy. Looks like it wants to break out. There's a lot of resistance above. It's a lot of resistance, though. I mean, against the dollar, it's looking good. Yeah, it's probably going to break out. It's probably going to keep going. Honestly, guys, almost every coin is probably going to do well if Bitcoin keeps going. Honestly, that's probably what's going to happen. This one is really going. It's charging since the beginning of the year, guys. Man, as soon as the year began, but we're going to have some kind of correction, I think, pretty soon. You know what I mean? No, but I like SNX, and I don't think it's moved much lately, so it's probably due. It's probably due. Nice, dude. Oh, that's beautiful. Dude. This is probably the time to buy SNX. Yeah, this is nice looking, man. Wow. Come deck, it's hard to see. It's very tiny to my eyes. Probably bigger to your guys' eyes than mine. We'll have to zoom in a little. There we go. It's a nice falling wedge. Damn. So from the body to body, whoo, it's about to burst, baby. Jeez, it's been accumulating long enough that, yeah, it's due for sure. Yeah, by the 1st of April, by the 2nd of April, it looks like this thing wants to fly, baby. SNX, and this thing was known for flying. I mean, I remember when I first heard about it, saw it, everyone was telling me about it, and I'm like, oh, dude, it's too high. I can't even buy it now. It just keeps going and going. but that was back in 2020. That was like beginning of 2020. You guys, dude, you check that shit. That's the best looking chart I've seen all day. This is the time to buy SNX, like right now. Whoa. So, I mean, like, you could see the same type of thing happen down here. Let's see if we can kind of draw a parallel to what's happening now and what happened back then. It's going to be a little difficult, but not really. I think it's the same type of pattern. So, right there. And then, but you know, it faked everyone out, kind of like what Bitcoin just did. It faked everyone out, came down. I think Bitcoin probably dragged it down. That's typically what happens, but it also depends on the individual project. And really faked everyone out, but the volume was not rising while it was falling. That's a very bullish thing in, you know, midterm, like on the horizon. Like you could see that volume's not really going up too much, but the price is going down. What does that mean? You know, it's just like a few sellers, you know, it's not like a lot of people buying and selling, and there's not a lot of action. There's just just a few sellers that are just dumping a lot of their token. And then it gets bought up, and then it accumulates for a little while. So, I mean, that's a possibility that could happen here, but we're in the middle of a bull market. So my guess is that synthetics will have a really good synthetics will have a really good looking April, because it's been doing nothing lately. I need to rebuy this. Maybe I'll trade I don't know. I'm trading 2 coins right now, AMP and REN. But this looks beautiful. Let's take a look at the USD chart. No, it's not. It hasn't been there too long. It's been there a little longer. Same thing. Oh my gosh. This is the coin of the day, guys. This is it. I think. Yeah, it's almost at the bottom. On the dollar, on this chart, it has till like mid-April, but on the Bitcoin chart, it's about to fly. So the daily chart just closed. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's see what happened with it. Let's see what's going on. Where is it? Good. Okay, this is pretty good. That's what I was saying. This is a very bullish thing, guys. Yep. See, it's kind of going green now. This thing's going to start going up from here, I think, guys. This is it, guys. I think tomorrow, Monday, I think it's going to be a good day for Bitcoin. I'm expecting maybe a little curve up, not a whole lot, but then within a few days, I think, because it's butting against resistance. Within a few days, people are going to see it's actually bullish. It came out of 2 formations. It's creating a support. It's sticking onto that support, and that it created from way back here in February, and it also came out of you see that big green candle? I called that on my live stream. I said it's either gonna stay down here. I said, you know what? I don't think it's going to come any lower, but if it does, it'll come down here. But I think it'll either hit the top of this and then come down again, or it'll burst right through it. And that's exactly what it did. It happened like the next day or something like that. And then it burst out, and now it's very slowly going to crawl upward. But I think the sentiment will change. Listen to the YouTubers tomorrow. Listen to everyone. There's probably going to be a big piece of news tomorrow, I bet. I bet there's going to be a big piece of news maybe Tuesday. Something that will burst, that will pique people's interest. It'll just grab people and they'll say, oh my gosh, it's not dead yet. It's not dead. I'm buying, I'm buying. I've been hearing that the whales are saying it's going up. Trust me, it's going to go up again a lot. It's going to go up a lot. So I'm thinking maybe 75,000, 80,000 or something like that. First stop is 65. Okay, that's $10,000 above. First, we got to get above the 50, like the 56.6. It's like basically 57,000. If we get above 57,000, so I think tomorrow the job will be to get above 57,000. Okay, I think, and tomorrow and tonight, and maybe even tonight overnight, it'll happen. And then tomorrow morning, we'll wake up to a big green candle. Who knows? I don't think it's going down. I don't think it's going to go down from here. At least not for another maybe few weeks or something like that. I can't be sure, but from what I'm hearing, from what I'm seeing, the sentiment, Elon Musk buying Bitcoin, running Bitcoin nodes for Tesla, and taking Bitcoin to sell Teslas and not selling the Bitcoin. He said that. I don't know if it's true, but he publicly said, I'm not going to sell it for profit. We're going to keep the Bitcoin. That's huge. Humongous. Okay, so the RSIs, I got to remember to use these too. These are huge. Oh. You said RSI? Hasn't crossed. Crossed what? Oh. Crossed. What does it need to cross this? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, it's got to get above that resistance. Oh, I never really used the RSI, but I see what you're saying. It's really hugging the top. It's going to go. And I bet it's going to spike just to burst through it. But yeah, I mean, that's a good way to look at it. I didn't really look at that. But I love it. There's so many bullish factors here because look, thanks Walbeck's Road. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. So on the daily, you see the volume is just dropping. Like we have not seen the volume this low in a long time. At least for this couple of months, this whole year. Or no, yeah, a couple of months. So, or is it a whole year? Or the beginning of the year. So volume's dropping. It's really hugging the top of that RSI. Oh, I can't draw on the RSI? Huh. Oh, I can. Okay, so the resistance is like right here. Yeah. You come across all the way. That's resistance, basically. It's like right there. I'll kind of move it a little. This is close enough. Yeah. Is that what you're talking about, bro? I think that's what you're saying. When it just kind of like hugs it for so long, I think it's ready to go. Or, I mean, honestly though, it could go either way. It could actually fall relatively harshly, to be honest. It could. But yeah, I see us like 80K pretty soon, to be honest, because we don't see. Now, I've been listening to Cryptos RS, and he talks about the F2 pools, and he says that the outflow is nothing big right now. It's normal. So if there was like big whales about to sell, then we would see the outflows growing larger, but they're not. And also, there's like a lot of Bitcoin being taken off exchanges right now. So there's not a lot of Bitcoin left, you know. That's why it's good to have probably at least like a zero 0.01 Bitcoin or a 0.1 Bitcoin. Just forget about it. Just hold it, put it on your wallet, forget about it, you know. Because it could be huge in the future. Nah, I didn't. I never got on the dent train, dude. Because like too many people were telling me about it. I got on the dent a coin train though. So like everyone's talking about it, so I'll check it out. People love their dent. I don't know what it's all about. Oh yeah, dent. We did check it out online. We checked it out during the live stream. It's for. It actually had a cool website. I think it was a pretty good concept. Damn. Sellers are kind of strong though, like up there. It keeps wanting to go up and wick up. So people buy it, but the sell orders must be strong. So whoever's a whale here, oh, and it looks like it's very overbought. So, I mean, it might have one more to go. Then it would probably create a head and shoulders on the RSI at least. And then it would come down, kind of similar to this. So it probably has like one more leg to go, would be my guess. I'm not an expert, that's for sure. And then maybe one more. So it'd probably go up another leg, would be my guess. Still under 20 MA on the daily, but it's showing one push. We'll send it. Yeah, exactly. It just needs one push. So let's take a look. Okay, and then we can take a look at. We could do this one, and then. Yep. Oh, that's beautiful, man. That looks good. So. Let me get rid of this. You know, using all the indicators is a good thing to do. And you really do want to see something like this. Bouncing in between these two. And it didn't even really stay, but it bounced right off the 20-day moving average. And you can see last time it did that, it didn't completely come down, but it came down enough. It's kind of similar. People are getting nervous up here. That's the thing. They weren't as nervous down here. They definitely weren't as nervous. Actually, they were nervous down here. That's right. Because this was like 33,000. I remember we were like, dude, it's not going to go up anymore. Like, not yet. It's going to stay here or go lower. And it just went up more. So, yeah, this was like a double bottom, basically. Almost a double bottom, basically. And so if it comes down, if it's in a bull trend, it'll bounce in between the 10 and the 20. Maybe for a little while, it might accumulate for a little while. In this instance, it was only accumulating for about a week. Then it came down here, same thing. Made somewhat of a head and shoulders, but not really. Now it's kind of doing the same damn thing that it did back here. Doing the same thing. So what I could see it doing, just like back here, it might take a couple days of riding the top of the 10 before another move up. However, another thing is that volume is just ready. It just looks like it's ready to go. Jeez, that volume's so low. So it's looking good to me, guys. Like I've been saying for the last week, it looks good. It looks bullish. It looks way more bullish than bearish at the moment. And especially when I know there's a lot of events taking place pretty soon. You know, PayPal, they still need to announce the merchants, that will be using their service for crypto. Hopefully they might delay it till next month, but they said in March they'll announce that. It might be at the very end of March, which is in a few days. Yeah, so they have a few days left. It might be a very, crazy end of March. Um, Yesterday on the news, Evergreen truck was blocking the highway. This is a signal for the elites to buy? How do you know? Are you just thinking that, or like Evergreen? Maybe they're like, okay, now when actually that does coincide. That would coincide. Let's take a look at the Dixie. Let's take a look at the dollar real quick. See what it looks like. Because I have a belief that the dollar is going to start drifting downwards from here, but I might be wrong. It's going sideways. Okay. Maybe it'll take another month or two. Nah. Let's take a look at the year. But you see, it's really hitting. It's definitely hitting a resistance. Definitely hitting resistance. So this is actually short territory. So like if you were going to short it, if the big boys were going to short it, if they were all planning to short the dollar, it would be like right here. They would be putting their shorts in. But I mean, it might even go all the way up to here to fake people out. I don't know. I'm not like a pro. I just tell you what I think, and sometimes I'm completely wrong. It's a work in progress, learning in progress, you know? But I do learn every day. I learn something new every day, and I love it. Let's take a look at Twitter, because I know what you're talking about. I saw the truck. Let's see. Quant is ready. Okay. I've been streaming for a while. Only 3.5 hours. Yeah, there's all I can say, guys, is stay out of stupid, petty, back and forth bickering on Twitter. It's completely worthless. Actually, it's less than that. It's detrimental to your health. It's terrible for you. It's not good for anyone. It's bad for the world. It's designed to create civil chaos among us while we are distracted with ourselves. The establishment, the elite, China, Russia, they're all preparing to fucking bombard us, or like not bombard us, but invade us or whatever. That's how I see it. While we're like in a little mini civil war, a cold civil war, we're completely distracted. And it's almost like that's probably what China wants. They're probably the ones doing it. Anyways, be careful. Be careful. I saw Christians trending today. And there's like half the people are defending Christians, half the people are hating on Christians. And it's like, dude, just leave people alone. Let people do what they want as long as they're not hurting anyone else, okay? Yeah, so I don't really look at this very often. I saw a really disturbing video. It was really sad. This Uber Eats driver got killed during a hijacking, and they showed the whole thing. I mean, it's graphic, you know? It's graphic. He's laying there like basically just minutes away from death. It looked like he was barely twitching. It was really sad. But that was in Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is kind of known for violence and stuff like that. Yeah, we looked at EWT, and I was saying it looks really good. Looks really good. It's the time to buy EWT. That's like the second coin of the day. So we got like SNX. That's coin of the day, guys. I'm going to start doing that. We'll do coin of the day. today's coin is SNX. That's the buy. I think that's a good buy. The chart looks amazing. The falling wedge is like, it's right at the very bottom, the tippy bottom of a falling wedge against Bitcoin. And there's a falling wedge forming against the US dollar too. So it looks good. SNX has had a lot of calmness, nothing going on lately, consolidation. So and Chainlink has been looking pretty ready too, I'd say. Chainlink just keeps going up, but the thing is, it's going more and more parabolic, but very slowly. So that's a really good hodl, guys. I wouldn't try to trade it. I would never sell it again. I'm very happy with. I finally have a good amount of Chainlink again. Bought it at 74 cents. Sold most of it at $8. So I made good profit, but I felt bad after it started going up again, and I think it's just going to keep going. It's a monster. Chainlink is a beast. All right, I'm going to get going soon because, like I said, it's freaking. I need fresh air. It's warm in here, man. Whew. Oh, by the way, speaking of time, I watched a really cool movie yesterday. It's called In Time. In Time. And it's really cool because, like, basically they live in a society in the future where the currency is actually time. So you grow up until you reach age 25, then you stop aging. That's when your clock starts. That's when your time is given to you. You get a year. You get 1 year, and there's different levels of wealth. Basically, there's different time zones, basically. So the wealthy, they have a lot of time. A lot, like thousands of years, or hundreds of years at least. And then the poor, they need to work for their time. They need to help each other out with time. And it's crazy. It's like this thing in their arm. I don't know if anyone's seen it. If anyone's seen it, like, let me know. It's really good. It was cool. I recommend you go watch it. So there's like a race against time. If the time runs out, you die. And so, like, this character, like, he starts out, his family has like just a day of time left. And that's what they've been working with for years, you know? And so they're always trying to run everywhere because time is extremely valuable. That time is like your life. That's your currency. So you can't waste any time if you're poor. But now if you're rich, you don't want to be seen running around, or people will judge you because you know, they'll say, who, like, you're not from around here, are you? Like, why are you in such a rush? Why are you in such a hurry? It's a really cool, yeah, I don't know. It's a really cool movie. And Amanda Seyfried is just, gosh darn. So I've always liked her. I don't know. There's something about her. She's so foxy. Wow. Mike, check Shiba. It's pumping. I don't want to check out Shiba, man. Is that another? That's another one of those dog coins. I'm good on that, man. I know if it's pumping, then why would I want it? Oh, dude, no way. Look at that. How many are there? There's a quadrillion. There's a quadrillion of them, bro. I'm not going to buy that. What is that? That's a quadrillion. It'd be a million, billion, trillion, 1 quadrillion. I ain't buying that. It's gonna crash on these people so hard. No offense, I'm just telling you. I know it's a joke, yeah. But I would not recommend people getting into it. It's no. This thing is just, it's junk. Volume's high, so 1 million. It's pretty, but nah. I mean, what Satoshi value is it? Like 1? None. It's not even like a Satoshi. You gotta just not even mess around with this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's a decentralized experiment, like community. Basically, it's a pump coin. Everyone probably gathers around in the Telegram and figures out ways to pump it as much as they can. Retweet this tweet, like it, share it. We need to pump it. We need to pump. I could probably go to the Telegram and they're probably going nuts in there. I'm gonna try it. Look, we'll go to the Telegram, and they're probably going crazy in there trying to get it pumped. That's kind of what happens, man. Look, do a tweet and send the link here. I just said that, right? I'm not bagging on you. I'm just showing you. Like, that's how Pika was. That's how Pika was, Pikachu. And I was like, dude, this is not sustainable. I thought they were they were really going to do something with Pokemon, but no. They just wanted to pump the coin. I'm like, well, are you going to do anything with governance? Are you going to do anything with DeFi? They said, no. Like, what the fuck do you want us to do? We're just the community together. I'm like, oh, so you're just trying to pump. And I left. I said, you know what? Have fun getting dumped on. And that's exactly what happened. Let's take a look. I'm telling you, be careful with these kind of coins, man. There's a lot of people there. It's hyped. Buy now and hold. Buy more and hold. Project for the future. Really. And a lot of these people are brand new to the space. They don't even know how to buy. They've never bought Bitcoin. They've never bought anything. They go and then. Yeah, so like I tweet all the time, like we just need to push it. We need to push it. If it's a real project, you don't need to go pushing it for no reason. See, it's one of those dog coins. You got Snoop Dogg, Shiba Swap, Snoop Dogg, Elon Musk, Dogecoin, Shiba Swap, Bow Wow, Stock Twits. I'm not trying to trash you if you're in it, if it's your project, but nah. That's what I'm just showing you guys from experience. This will just dump on you guys. This thing will just dump hard on people, and it'll wreck them. This will wreck them so hard. Yeah. There's no substance, nothing. What is it about? Sorry, guys. Sorry. Shows the bull run will be nuts this year. Oh, even for shit, it's true. It's hype coins. But you don't want hype coins. They're not sustainable, and they are very susceptible to dumpage, big time. Let me show you what happened with Pika. I only put like $200 in Pika, but let me see if it's still dumping. And let me see. I like Pikachu because I grew up with Pokemon, and I sold the cards. I traded them. I grew up with the whole thing. I had the whole collection. It was so fun collecting these cards. That's why I like NFTs a lot. It's fun collecting. And so what happened? Let's take a look. Oh, it's 39% down. The trust is nothing. Like at the top, I forgot what the score is. Information. So it says there's no information about it. Nothing. Because it's a community project. The transactions are trustworthy. Hodlers. The pool is okay, but there's no info. And look what happened. It dumped. And it's creating a descending triangle. And I can almost guarantee you, well, I don't know exactly, but a project like this, all the pumpers probably gave up hope. The original creator probably made plenty of money, and they're getting ready to just rug. They're just getting ready to rug and leave it all behind. It was appealing though, because Pokemon's kind of hot right now. It's kind of a hot subject because of mostly like Logan Paul, Graham Stephan, and those type of people like doing the whole Pokemon thing. It's really just kind of, honestly, it's just, it could go on, it could spike up from there. Who knows? I mean, it is bull season. This could spike up. It might. But I could also see it coming down. Anyways, just sharing my insights with you guys. Just trying to keep you guys safe. You know, it's same with CNS. That's another thing I was gonna say. Be careful with CNS. I gotta be careful. Be careful with it because it is centralized. My CNR is on a centralized website, and even though the CEOs put their information out, that's actually a good thing. So they probably wouldn't rug unless they were planning to leave like the country or something, you know, just leave and disappear forever. I don't think that would happen. So, but you still got to be careful. But I don't think that's going to happen, but I will be taking profits on the way up just to secure, and I'll take my initial too. I'll take my initial and I'll take profits on the way up just because you got to be careful with these kind of, because it's on Tron too. So I'm not too familiar with Tron projects, but I'm sure there's a lot that have rugged. But for the foreseeable future, the midterm, I'm still very bullish on this one. It's kind of weird that they call it a global currency. It's almost like they're putting too much out there. They're saying global, trying to draw people in. How is it going to be a global currency? Like, I don't know. Maybe it will. Who knows? That'd be cool. I won't ever sell. I'll always leave like 10% of all the coins I'm on. All the coins I'm in, if I sell them, I'll keep 10%. Just a moon bag. Why not? It's, you know, you're still getting 90% of your money back, but then just in case that 10% blows up, you'll still have it, you know? You'll have it and it'll do you well. So anyways, they have I think it's an updated website. See, they have a lot of resources. The community, there's a huge community, so I still think it's going to do very well. And you guys, I'm going to get going. I got to get going. I'm tired. I am warm. It's very, very, very warm. And yeah, I haven't been getting good sleep. Probably because the last 2 nights I've kind of been snacking on these, which probably kept me up. Little sour belts. Just have been little cravings for sugar, like candy. But I ate it right before bed. That's not a good idea. So I won't do that tonight. And that's it, guys. If you follow the Bitcoin Cash community, it's the only community that is going out, see merchants, and set them up to easily accept Bitcoin Cash. I load every day. This thing really nice. Yeah, that's a great one. That's a really good one to have. It's in the top 10 for a reason. You know, people do hold it. Whales have it. Like, they want to spend it. You know, that's why it's called Bitcoin Cash. They want to spend it. Alchemist. I don't know. I don't think I've heard of that. I'll look at it real quick. Alchemist. Gosh, I'm so warm. Oh my, I'm like sweating. It's crazy. Oh, it's not even on here. I don't know. Sorry. Sorry, Miriam. I'm gonna get going. It's not on here, so it's probably just, you know, very new or just very low cap or something. Nah, I'm not gonna look at Venus. You know why? Because they stole AMP's logo, man. I'll show you real quick. And then all they did was flip it upside down. It's messed up. There's AMP's logo. Here's Venus's logo. It's the same damn thing. I'm like surprised they did that, but I'm not really too surprised because that's Binance, that's Binance for you. Damn it. Oh, sorry guys. Like the transparency. That's the Venus logo. All they did was put it upside down, put the AMP logo upside down, and then they pointed the bottom to make it a V. So, sorry, man, I'm not going to look. I have a personal grudge. Because AMP is like my biggest, holding, besides meme. But meme is more of a mid-term. It's not like the longest term holding I have. AMP is long-term. I'm holding that for years and years and years and years. Okay. Night-night. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for all the super chats, whoever did super chat. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I was going to tell you guys. I think I want to do a super chat giveaway for all the people who've done super chats. Maybe like I'll just go back to this year or something, because otherwise it'd be a hell of a lot of people. Or I'll try to see what I can do. But I'll go on my super chat chart for all the people who've given me super chats on my channel, and I'll do test just for them. I think they deserve, you guys, the ones who've given me value of, monetary value, of what I'm giving to you, which is, information and my thoughts and my feelings, my whatever I know. I think I should do a giveaway or something, something to make you feel special, since you made me feel special. I think that would be cool. So I'm going to check that out. And so anyways, guys, you guys have a good one. I'm so tired. And I'll talk to you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I don't know. But hodl strong. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Bitcoin does. Should do something interesting pretty soon. We'll see. All right, guys. Love you. Have a good one. Crypto Mike out. Peace.